And stop streaming?
No.
Yep.
Alright, do we think you're good?
I know I'm neutral good, but...
Hello. Alright, let's do it. Hello everyone, or no one at all. Welcome to Minor Illusion and our 5th edition D&D campaign in the magical and dangerous world of Eretz Nakash. We are set for, I don't know, it's kind of a milestone. It ends in a 5 anyway. Episode, session.
555.
If you call it an episode, it assumes you have viewers. So I tend to call them sessions. So session 35. And before we get started with the recap, just a shout out again to Critical Role's Welcome to Tal'Dorei. It's on softly right now beside me. It'll be playing throughout the session. Maybe loud at times, but nice and peaceful right now. At any rate, very cool music. Check it out. I hope they make some more stuff available soon. Yeah, WizKids Minis, Vallejo Paints. I just painted 15 minis in 6 days.
I can't confirm. I've been up till like 12 o'clock and I hear Dad over here painting with his music on. I'm gaming over in the other room.
I've actually been watching other streams is what I've been watching. I've been watching other actual plays. So
You've been live streaming that.
yeah, live streaming my painting. Yeah. No one wants to see me painting miniatures.
I'm watching.
Oh, then you see what we're going against.
Yeah. Bob Ross, I am not. All right. I think we're good to go. Aren't we?
Yep. All right, the first thing we want to do is grab the flail that did not disappear.
I feel like there's not much need for a recap. We just finished the battle.
It's a very short recap.
Is it?
It's very short. This is the shortest one I've ever had. So here we go. Previously in Eretz Nakash, the Gnolls continued to press in on you from all sides, but when their pack lord and the Flind fell in combat, your victory became certain. And as the 2 remaining Lucratas attempted to flee, one of them successfully, and as the last Gnoll expired, the battle came to an end. You freed Morzza's mother and found some treasure under the leader's throne. And we left you with Tathriata's brief moment of consciousness, wherein she realized that you're really there, Morzza, and that she had indeed been rescued from her captors. And so you're still in this chamber in roughly those positions because the 2 of you, Taèlios and Thaèndrys, had gone to check and make sure it was gone and all that. But we have you back in now. Just timestamp, it is roughly 10 in the evening now of the day that you arrived. Okay.
I lay down right there.
Just right on the spot. It's very comfortable.
You roll into the pit.
I will ask you what would you like to do, but before you answer, I will also remind you that you have horses tied up outside. That's easy to forget when sessions go this long and you've been in...
I'm sure a Hydra ate them already. It doesn't really matter.
Well, I'm just letting you know,
Possibly dragon.
just so you don't forget that you did come on horseback.
I already gave up hope that those horses are alive.
Are me and Daniel like down though because of our haste?
For like a minute.
It's like you can't do anything for like a minute. And then
Okay, so we're fine then.
Yeah, that would have passed.
Let's go back to the room with all the other...
I'm at 20 hit points. Just
Wait,
FYI.
so we left and then
We have
came
a long
back,
rest.
or we're down there?
I thought...
For purposes of this, what I understood is you went to just check and make sure that Lucrata took off, that the Myth Stalkers weren't in danger from it. You checked that. So for our purposes, I just have you.
Okay.
You've returned to this chamber now, and so we're picking up there. It's a while after the battle because she was released from her chains. You searched the room, the throne, etc. Farryn had gone up to the top. That's why I have him up there to pick up the arrows he shot up there.
I don't remember going up there, but that's fine.
Well, you went up to
climbed up
get
to
your
your
arrow.
arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, did I grab an arrow up there?
Yeah. So that's where we are.
So we take a long rest.
Mm-hmm. Where do we want to do that?
Right here?
Are we not going to do
In
anything
the
else
long
first?
restroom.
Or are we just doing
What
that?
else are we going to do?
Talk to your mom?
She's fainted.
Mom.
Yeah, she's basically
Mom,
out, right?
Mom.
She's essentially in the same condition that the Myth Stalkers are in.
Yeah,
So
but it's something to
bring
color.
the Myth Stalkers up here, and then we'll be like,
That's not it.
we're taking a long rest. You guys figure it out. Hey, this place is pretty easy to guard. You just guard the That's what I'm saying. entrance to the We cave. got one entrance to guard, and that's how we need guard.
Can we get them back here?
Ooh, that's what I wanted to ask.
Are they
about.
out to...
That's the same thing I have.
Yeah.
Do you think then you can't
She doesn't know about it.
Were the other Myth Stalkers in condition enough to get back with us, along with us?
You had to carry them down and they've been resting since you left them there, but that's only a couple of hours. Not a lot.
That's like a short rest.
A lot of time has passed here. Not much time has passed
So
there.
they couldn't have come with us back to this chamber.
We can just go to
You
them.
would have to bring them.
So we'll bring them.
Like you brought them down,
No,
you certainly could do that.
We'll just go back. There's
Yeah,
no
well,
reason.
no, you guys come back and then we'll go back down and bring them.
Yeah, there's no reason to bring them here because.
So your
it's
mom's
gonna
not
be-
awake right now?
I thought you
Way
wanted to
more.
bring him here.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. Where are we taking our long rest?
Basically, you have
That's where they
this
are.
chamber. You've got the other smaller chambers where they are right now, or you could go up to where there was the barracks. Not much of a barracks, and then that other kind of.
They're already
temple
down there. It's
room.
going to be easier just to take her down.
There's
to the same spot.
also the main entrance chamber when you first come in. There was one there as well.
So we take our mother down there, and then we take a long rest.
We might split up and have some people go back to the horses. Just so they're not, like, out overnight.
Okay.
Are we bringing them in?
My horse is not out. It's in,
I mean, we could just take
They're
everybody
around.
to the main chamber and bring our horses into the main chamber.
Could do that too.
Should we do that?
there you go.
That's what we're doing.
Okay, so you're gonna work to get them brought up as well. So you're headed towards the main chamber. Try to bring your horses in there as well, and so you're gonna be at the entrance.
Yeah, probably like 3 or
essentially.
4 of us go grab the horses.
Okay, easy enough. We're not gonna.
Do a roll?
No, you can do an animal
Animal
handling.
Natural 1.
Animal handling.
Check the traps.
Your horses bolt,
I got it.
Oh,
but they
my
kick you in the face
Just
first.
kidding, I got
That
16,
roll.
so we're good.
16, that'll work. You get the horses in. They're not too thrilled about entering into that corridor, but they don't have to go very far. And we'll just say they could see light from
I
torches
like
ahead.
take out one of the fruit and like lure them in with it.
Or maybe someone who can speak to animals calms them
Should
down a bit.
we try them? Oh, we should.
Just
actually.
cast your thorn strap. That way, if they try to run out, they just get killed.
I kind of want it actually.
We will away home.
Okay.
So you do get them inside. That's it. You're good. You're in the entrance chamber.
Long rest.
10:30 or 11-ish.
Pass
whatever.
out the items.
I'm
We got
tired.
rings and other random crap.
Oh yeah, we should pass those out. Let me look at
You got
what we have.
rings? I don't remember.
Yeah, we have a bag of rings.
I'll take a random crap.
Bag of rings.
There's like 3 of them. Or something like that.
Okay, so here's what's in the chest.
I believe it
There's a
was more
small
than
pouch with 4 rings in it.
Magic
Are
rings?
they
We don't know.
magic?
We're
If
fine.
only someone had detect magic.
Well,
Oh,
if only I had a
that's
stealth
too
slot
bad.
too.
I thought we had a wand that detected magic. No?
Secrets.
Secrets, that's right.
Does no one really have detect magic?
I have detect magic, but I don't
No,
have any
someone
stealth
does.
slots.
Someone does, I believe.
That's why I said that. I
Maybe
thought
it's, or
someone
maybe
had
it's
it.
just spell magic. I can't.
I have
Does the
detect
bard have
magic.
detect magic?
I have detect magic, guys. I do, but I can't do it right now.
Good.
So-
Daniel, how
So we
about
have-
you? Do you have
You
it?
call yourself a paladin.
Yeah, I have it.
So we have
Maybe if you rage, you'll find out. if
4
it's magic.
rings.
Good idea.
So I mean, you don't necessarily have to detect magic to still like
You know,
work
we'll
with
just
them.
pass them around, figure it out.
Are those the only
Who
items
wants
you
one?
have?
Here's what I say. We all roll, and the 4 highest rolls get.
I have a ring
A ring.
already. So
I like that
Fair
idea.
enough.
No, I actually like that. Let's do that.
Everyone,
No, I
that,
think
everyone
it's
that doesn't
more
have a
fun if
ring.
everyone has a chance.
Oh,
So
fine,
roll.
fine.
Let's roll it.
Yeah.
4 highest rolls get to
20.
have
Pick up
a
a
ring.
knife.
The 20.
Right?
Yep,
one
mine's
at
like
wait, one at a time. One at a time. Okay. So
I'm not taking
Caleb
the
ain't
ring.
getting one.
Classic.
Tom, you're up. I'll roll next. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
16.
Tied, okay.
Okay.
What are we rolling? 20 sided?
Yep.
Just, yeah,
18.
Ooh.
Okay, Joshua.
18.
You guys need to both roll an 11. No!
13.
Skin's great.
6.
So Joshua, me, Tom, and Lily
Yeah.
all have a ring.
Josh, how does it feel? You
Wait,
pick me
we
out.
go
one.
from ring 1, 2, and 3, 4.
I picked the coolest
Yeah,
one.
I don't know if there's an order
Yeah.
to the rings. Just assume that. Let's say ring 1 goes to Joshua, ring 2 to Lily, ring 3 to Tom, ring 4 to Steven.
What if I wanted to ring 2.5?
Did we not get any other
The ring must
stuff? Did
be
we not get like
short.
knives?
I want
or
to add
anything?
this to my roll that I just did.
Caleb, did we not get any? Caleb, did we not get any knives or anything?
No, there's nothing else from that.
Got rings.
Supposed to?
We got scanned.
I want
There's all we got.
invisibility.
We just
ring.
got a small chest with some
I
things in
have
it.
a ring of sweat.
There's the bone sculpture. All these have gold values, so I'm pretty sure that means
Did
they're
you
not.
say something about there being like a letter or something? I just remember right now. Was there some letter or something I didn't read? Remember that?
Whose idea was
Let's
to
look at your
roll
book.
for these stupid rings?
I don't think this was it.
Yours.
That's
Or no,
fun.
Tom's or Steven's. I
That
don't
was a
remember.
roll. I was like, I don't
I
even
said
want a
it.
ring.
I said it. But it's more fun if everyone has a chance to identify it.
Look at that.
You may not end up with it.
You know, I actually like that idea. That
We're
idea.
gonna figure out this place.
I know about this thing.
No, you don't. You actually know about that?
Yeah,
I don't think I had
I have the
one.
full symbol.
Yeah, but you don't, do you know whose it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't know what that is. Tag grab.
Yeah, I don't have any letter.
What has Tom got?
This is dice symbol.
Look at how many pillars.
Maybe
Look how
it's
many
the
trip
same.
wires.
This is the map,
That
and
would
this is
be-
the thing.
The other side and the other
I don't want
pocket, there's
anything to do
nothing
with that
there.
room.
Need
It's
someone
possible I'm remembering
to figure that out.
incorrectly.
Oh, there is. I don't think I knew this was
A
here.
letter.
You've never read that?
No.
What?
How long have you had it?
Since
And he
day
had
one,
it since-
apparently.
Have you read yours?
Yeah.
I didn't
All
know
of
I
them?
Do I not have a letter?
My letter? Yeah.
I didn't know I had that.
You didn't give me a letter?
Look in there, too. Was there any more in there?
What is it?
A letter. From Davrith.
No.
Wait, what?
What is going on? Where are these people?
I've
going?
read everything that's in my...
Go to the back.
I'm not convinced of that.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I haven't.
There's only them that
Wait,
have.
why was
Wait, what?
Why do they only have letters?
Do
Why
I
don't I
have
have
a letter?
Is this like a
No, okay,
secret?
just for some context, this was like a random conversation that he and I had. It wasn't some big setup or anything like that. It's just when I... But I will say this.
I can't open wax seals. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I do. You're like minus 20 to hit with a wax seal, but it's your letters were indicated in your histories, in your backstories.
Read your backstory, jeez. Much as I have a letter.
And I didn't write those books for nothing.
But it's been like 2 years since we've read them.
Yeah, that's a fair point. However, when you got your backstory, it hadn't been 2 years since you had received your backstory.
2 years.
My letter's about to be.
Go look at the first. Go look at the
Really?
first episode when this is posted.
Why don't you get him the cutter?
Really?
They can just fight through it and figure it out.
It's not just me. See,
No, I don't want to hear it.
About to rip this thing to shreds.
wax
I
seals.
pay, I pay good money for that wax seal set. I don't want to hear it.
$5 at Dollar Tree.
Yeah, it was more than that.
All right, let's continue.
You got rings to identify.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were doing some ring stuff,
Yes.
and what are you? So the
So
idea
4
was
people have rings. They're gonna just have them and try to mess with them, put them on.
over. So
see if they're magic.
you're going to try to attune or whatever.
If they're magic, yeah, we don't know.
On your while you're up on your watch or whatever. Okay, very good. So tell me what you're doing about your the watches. Are you doing
Same watch, and then
standard procedure?
You don't need other people.
Valia is Valia entering into the watch
she can get thrown in. somewhere.
program?
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was already put in it somewhere.
She'd probably be on the same watch as
I have
Nick's.
Wow.
right?
Is this the most current one?
My watch.
Farryn and Taèlios on first watch. Is that that right?
Nope.
That's not right.
Me and
Morzza and Farryn.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Taèlios and Thaèndrys.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nyx and Zeldreth.
And then
And then
there's no Dahlia in that one.
so
I just rest for 4 hours.
where do you want to be in first, second, or
I'm
third
pretty
watch?
sure,
I don't care.
We have a garbage in
She'd be with Nick's,
Thaèndrys
though,
is
right? When she be with
Hmm?
Nick's. You can.
Nick's?
I mean, just pick a watch that you want to be on. It's up to you.
I don't care. Whatever.
Sure, you can go on third watch.
I'm not picky.
Baby.
We'll throw.
That's part of your character. You got to decide, like, who's my favorite person on this team?
Her favorite person is the DM, and I'm not part of the watch.
Oh,
So.
snap. No.
It's hard
So
to
the
like
reason
trying
that
to kill
Taèlios
us.
and I left the same watch is because he's not my favorite person on the team.
We did not get along.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one day when we opened cards together, it didn't work out.
Uh,
Kill
I haven't got a
eat the
card.
fruits.
Wait, did I get a card?
Yeah, you have.
gold.
That's what this is from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're never going to use
I
it.
should have got a thunder quarterstaff.
Give me one moment,
The
please.
quarterstaff of smashing.
I'm ready to roll
Thunderstick.
anytime now.
My friend, that is a Winchester.
I'm going to roll 1.
30-6.
Yeah.
Okay, so first watch, Morzza and Farryn.
Come on, baby.
Give
Oh,
me
what a
some
roll.
perception.
Get
That
destroyed.
shit's pretty good.
19.
18.
That's 19. That's 13.
I have
We
plus
just
6.
crushed it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You.
I saw every single beetle.
It's pretty good.
But you had a ring, so.
Dead ring.
Okay. Your watch goes uneventfully, other than just the typical creature and insect noises you would expect to hear down the passageway to the outside. You spend some time. Did each of you have a ring?
Just him.
Just you. You spend some time with that ring,
Ring
having
4.
had some.
There's 4. He had the 4th one.
Okay. Having had some experience with doing this with other items and kind of knowing what to try to sense and be aware of, and you pick up nothing off of this ring.
So you guys
Salt.
rings
Just a
are
gold
lame.
ring. That's too bad.
I don't have a
Who's the next watch?
coin value for them.
I think we are.
Yeah, Taèlios Thaèndrys.
Yeah, we're gonna crush this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me perceptions.
24.
18.
18.
Yeah, she did.
You must have had a good rest.
Perception.
All right, as you actually, let me roll.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Come on.
Keeping watch over things, again, hearing the noises from the outside. Aside from that, and the occasional stirring of your party members and moans from the Myth Stalkers and from Tathriata a little bit in their exhausted state of slumber.
Mm-hmm.
The night goes uneventfully, with one exception.
Uh-oh.
A ring.
Wait, you just rolled the rest of the night?
It's gonna be a little glowing thing.
Their watch goes
Oh.
uneventfully.
Glowing
So,
thing.
two things. Who has a ring? Both of you.
1 and 3.
1 and 3. Okay.
I don't know if that makes any difference.
Okay, you
Right? Did we say 1 and 3? Is that right? Did I say 1?
You both
Yeah,
get nothing from your rings. But while you're looking at them and messing with them, out of the corner of your eye, you notice a purple glow coming
Yup.
from your pack.
Micah wakes
How's it
up.
always?
I
you
was
don't,
wondering
like,
if I was
watch
gonna
the
get skipped
cards?
over. Or...
Maybe we'll find out later.
Remember him.
I think you're
Choose
special.
wisely.
I thought so.
I'm the card master. He's
Look,
like,
he's
Oh my goodness!
So 2 of them.
Alright.
Ooh, I got the 3 of wands.
The 3.
Uh-oh.
That means I get a wand.
That's so fitting.
that
That's
will
so
be-
fitting too.
Yeah, give him more
Absolute
magical items.
destruction.
That's what he needs.
The 3 of wands, you say?
3 of potions or something. 3 potions.
Here's a
This means great magic is coming my way. I will soon be level 2 in wizard.
Wait, you're already level 1 in Wizard?
No. I wish.
Can't wait to hit level 6. It's a big jump.
It is actually. Need some.
I don't even know what's going
Level
on.
6 for me
Okay.
is like nothing.
Are you down in hit points at all right now? Are you at full?
After a long rest now.
So you'll need the full rest to come up in hit points?
He already
You
rested the
bet
full
you
rest.
had
Because he had the
your
first.
full-
he only needs 4
I only
hours.
need 4 hours, so in their watch I got my full rest.
Okay. Okay, so then...
Nothing happens.
Sweet.
So then, as this card appears, or the cards appear,
What if-
as you open the box, you pull the one, the other ones sort of go together and back in the box, and then the box just kind of spins and disappears. And you feel yourself energized a little bit from this, and mechanically you can give yourself 4 temporary hit points.
Those just last until they go away, right?
Until they're there until you lose them, but they will take... You will
Okay.
subtract those before you get into your
shit.
hit points.
Kind of is.
Hey, that's a lie. It's 3, not 4.
Remember when I got an auto crit and then we didn't let me crit on a magic? Just saying.
Was it a spell attack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, DM mistake. Looking right at the camera. DMs make mistakes.
I'm just saying
from
my
time to
card
time.
was not used. And that makes me sad.
Oh, is that right? Are you still? Have you lost sleep over that?
Yes.
Okay.
What was not used?
Exactly 4.5 hours.
What was the?
It was an auto crit dice, right? You said that afterwards. But then I used it on a spell attack, and so we said, oh, you can't crit because it's a spell attack. But you actually can crit on spell attacks.
Okay.
It would have been.
Remind me. I'd forgotten about that because I looked that up after something
Wait,
that he had done.
When? I don't remember you getting that.
And that was early on. Because weren't you the first one to get the box? Or were
Yeah,
you?
you was.
It was
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Maybe the first one, like, in
early
when we were
enough.
traveling. Yeah.
Early enough, anyway. So here's what you need to do.
At
No,
this
no,
point,
no.
it's all done.
No,
So I don't
no.
care.
I understand that, but maybe that magic is still lingering. So remind me sometime in
I
a
got it.
Now listen, remind me sometime in a battle, and what we'll do is roll for it and see what happens. Okay, it'll be fun. Unless you just want to suck.
I'd rather.
So-
I'd
It's
rather
fun.
just
We're having fun.
plan a tournament.
It's fun. We're having fun. Okay.
So while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna reroll. So the staff of power gets 2d8 plus 4 charges daily at dawn. So since I used all but 5, I'm gonna roll to see how many I get back.
It's not dawn yet.
I also
It doesn't matter.
rolled
It's gonna
the
be.
staff.
That's fine. You can take
Ooh,
care of
that's
that.
actually not bad.
What
Okay,
did they
so
I
your
got 16 back.
How many did you have?
I rolled. Just tell me, yeah.
How many did you roll?
15.
That's a good one.
Oh look, I get all of the staff points back.
Did you roll for it?
before your
I roll
watch
for
comes
myself.
to an end, Valia,
Uh-oh.
you're in a deep sleep.
Dreams.
And in your sleep, you would notice, because you both rolled perception well enough, she's in a deep sleep. She's in some serious REM state going on, tossing and turning a little bit, and you're dreaming. And you are in a tavern, and you're just kind of walking with no purpose through the tables on the tavern floor, and it's a pretty crowded room. And you see ahead of you a table, and sitting at one of the tables, sitting at that table, are all of these people, this group that you've been with. At a table on the other side of the room, but with space between them, this table and then a little space, and then the other table, you see your former companions, the Myth Stalkers, sitting at that table. And as you're looking at them and others, you know, a barmaid kind of files through and is carrying drinks to a table somewhere, the tavern door bursts open. And you turn to look and you see a brown-haired, brown-eyed human woman. And she appears to be middle-aged. She's dressed in just what would be normal, you know, domestic clothing, but she's wearing a traveling cloak, a brown traveling cloak, and she has a clasp on it, and it's silver, and it has an amethyst in the middle of it. And the sound in the tavern ceases as she enters, and the door is kind of slammed open, and you, with that kind of a sound, you expect some intimidating figure to be coming through the door, but she's anything but that. She looks very friendly, very kind. And the sound just comes to a dead silence in the tavern, and when you turn and look around, when you turn from the woman, you see that the tavern has emptied out completely, except for the table with the Myth Stalkers sitting around it and the table with this party sitting around it. And you turn back to the door to look at the woman there, and you find out that she's all the way right up to you, standing right next to you. And there's something intimidating about her, a power. There's a power to this woman, but she's kind, and you're not afraid of her. You're impressed with her, but you're not frightened of her. And she smiles at you, and she says, "Who are you with, dear child?" And you look again, and you see at each table an empty chair has appeared. All the Myth Stalkers with an empty chair at their table, and all of this as of yet unnamed party with an empty chair.
Yeah, we have a great name.
Yeah.
Empty chair.
We're the pencils.
Critical deception.
Critical deception.
And again she looks at you and says, "Who are you with?" And the chairs slide out of their own accord away from the table. And she's just looking at you.
Oh, what's that?
Roll for it.
This one.
Okay. You get the sense that you're being asked to take a seat somewhere. You go to the Myth Stalkers and sit down, or do you go to the table where this group is and sit down?
This group.
This group? Okay.
Bad decision.
You have chosen poorly.
As you sit down, you feel the chair slide in as though someone behind you is gently seating you in at the table. And you look, and she's there looking at you with a very bright, beaming smile on her face. And she says, "I thought as much." And the room starts to dissolve in a fog. And as it does, you see the flickering light of a campfire. And you realize you're now waking up in this entrance chamber to this mine where the gnolls and where the Myth Stalkers were. And you can see that these two, Taèlios and Thaèndrys, are just coming around to rouse you and Nyx and Zeldreth for the next watch. And as you get up and stir and try to shake the cobwebs off in your head, you look and you see a purple glow in your backpack.
Wow, I have to wait 35 sessions to get
Holy cow, this is big.
See, that's what we call throwing the DM doesn't want to.
handouts over here.
For what's some of these cards we could guess?
Like,
I feel
keep
they're
showing
from
up,
our
just
cards.
pick them all. The cards.
Oh, you got the one that gives you 10 bonus HP. Wow, that's really cool.
What is it?
The Ace of Wands.
The Ace of Wands.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
that's gotta be better.
Yeah, probably is.
Kids, imagine
You have
wand.
temporary invulnerability in your next fight for the first minute.
52 temporary hit points. No, you also have 4 temporary hit points on top of full hit points.
They think it's you.
Are you sure you don't want to make it just 5 right now at the spur of the moment?
I should just one up. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm going by the sheet. It's 4 temporary hit points. So yeah, did you see? There's a spot for temporary hit points. We almost never use them, but there is one up there.
Is there actually?
Where?
Isn't there?
Oh, there
Yeah.
is.
Down below.
Little space
Down
right
below.
here.
I'm just going to write 0.
I'm actually
I
gonna
feel
look
like we all
that
should
up.
have that filled in with something.
Oh yeah,
I
there
might
is.
put
I
in
didn't notice
27
that.
right now.
I only took 35 sessions.
Because
to
nobody
notice
got spells that give temporary hit points.
Yeah, I do.
that. And use them.
Okay,
They're
and so
garbage.
you
Don't
and
use them.
Valia, you and Nyx, and now you, Zeldreth, too, you're up for your watch. Why don't you all give me perception checks,
She also has
please?
the last ring.
Oh, who has the last ring?
Me.
Valia.
Okay, number what? I forget.
2.
2?
I still think that her ring is the reason she got this dream.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
Dreams. Or just a regular old ring.
Not bad.
What do we have perception-wise?
22. 7.
17.
Whoops.
Okay.
You must have been just so excited about the purple.
Yeah, that story-wise, that fits. You're a little distracted by your dream and by this, because you have not seen this. So, I mean, it would be natural for you to. So here's the thing. You, Lily, have been here watching this for almost every episode so far. Session. Episode assumes we have
Yeah.
viewers. Session.
Look, we have like 200.
So you, Lily, know about this box, but you, Valia, do not. So that was kind of this curiosity to you. And so I guess I could have led that a little better narratively, but you all would have seen, those of you who were up at you two coming off of watch and you two coming on watch, would have seen what happened, and I imagine explained at least a little bit of that this is some mysterious thing that's been occurring. So we'll just sit.
And pat her as high on the back as I possibly can and be like, congrats. You're part of the team now.
You're one of us.
Just at your waist.
Yeah. Yeah. So, with those perception rolls and with my roll, the night officially goes uneventfully. And it is morning, and you all have full health, the benefits of long rest, and you can all add 3,000 experience points to your
That's not enough to do anything.
I'm
What's
almost
our
level
next
7.
experience level? Like 20,000?
14. 14.
Oh my gosh, I'm never going to get there.
9,650 for me.
I don't know.
Where does that place Valia at?
Well, why does she have 2 different experience points?
No, one says 900 and one says
At 3,000.
27.
So 9.
You would be 2700.
Yeah,
2,700 is level 3.
So what you had was 900 of 2,700,
Oh,
and so now you're at 3,900, which means you're level 4.
Where'd all our pins? We had like 50 of them over here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
wow.
Oh, the one little drop of coffee.
Actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just lick it off the table.
wait, so she gets to do level up dice right now.
Yeah, we can go ahead and roll your hit points right now if you want.
How do I do it?
What's your, is it, she's a fighter, so is that a
Yeah,
10?
D10.
D10 right there. So that's one of these.
You say 3,000?
Yes.
3,000.
What are we
get
going to?
9,600.
What are we going to for?
No,
14.
No, so you just roll that one and then you add.
14.
Where's
What the
the
heck does that mean?
Constitution? There's a
Right
con.
here.
So you
Plus
add
3.
3 to it. So whatever you roll, you'll add 3 to that.
Does that mean I'm going to get less than I already have?
No, you're gonna,
No,
you're gonna add it to
adding
it.
to that.
Ooh, that's really good.
What was it?
9.
So 12 more hit,
Yeah.
12 more hit
12
points.
total
Yeah.
more.
That's 40.
We have another tank on our hands.
I still have 15 more HP.
This is it 27.
Although my roll's stunk. For the
27.
most part.
Then I get 15.
You
Yeah,
got 12.
12.
So it's, yeah.
Is it 9 plus 3?
39.
And I don't know, you can check since
I'm
you have a
look- I'm
player's
looking-
handbook out
I'm
there too.
looking
I don't
for
know,
it.
what does she get at level 4 too? Are there other
You
things?
get nothing.
She gets to increase, well, this is 4th level, so you get increased ability scores if you want, or
Oh,
take
that's
a
right.
feat.
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, some feet.
So
So-
2 ability scores by What? So I guess this
So-
isn't something she would have to decide right now.
You don't have to decide that right now. If you guys want to talk about it, and figure out, we can figure that out for next time.
Okay.
But yeah, so I forgot that level 4 is that big level where you get to do that.
Are there any like obvious ones for her? She could obviously bump strength up to right. You can bump strength up to 20. You can't bump it any more than 20, right?
Correct.
Well, it's not. That's not a base though, because she has the gauntlets to give her a plus whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I don't remember what the base is without them. It was like
Oh,
a plus 3 to that or something like
We
that.
probably should have noted that down instead of erasing and putting it in 19.
Well, it's not like we're giving gauntlets to anyone else. So. I mean, not right now.
But I'm saying it would have been nice to know the actual
It
number.
was like 15.
Well, it's easy
Or
enough
wait,
to
no,
look
wait a
up.
minute.
If you want to know those stats on the gauntlets.
Oh wait, it's
No,
probably
we
on there
adjusted
because I probably
it
didn't
before.
adjust it.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm saying that her base strength we got moved it to 19.
She has a magic item
Oh,
that boosts that.
But I think
Yeah.
I think those stats are probably accurate to what she was before the gauntlets because I didn't change them.
Yeah. But I think there was a feat that we were looking at that you.
those are gauntlets of ogre power. Is that what they are?
Yes, they set your base to 19. It's not a plus.
Oh,
So
I
you
see
don't
what
remember
you're
what
saying.
her base was.
Well, she's a fighter. It would have been really good, whatever it
It
was.
was probably, I think it might have been 17.
17. That's what I was thinking.
But we'll find out here as we just wait.
Whose character is that, man? He's OP.
I can't even see who that is.
Unfortunately, these are on like 30-second loops.
Yeah.
Were all of our rings not magical?
Correct.
Wow.
You guys got lame stuff.
So,
Awesome.
yeah, so did I even give you a value for
No.
those?
No, we did not.
Okay, well, now that you know they're not magical, I can give you a value for them.
25 gold.
Keep looking though.
I
I want to
can
find the.
I can't
find
even read the name.
what I'm
That's a
after.
long one.
Put your glasses on, Daniel.
I'm guessing it's... I'm not even going to try to pronounce it.
Valia.
They're worth
No.
25 each.
Josh's person.
25 platinum? Cool.
There's
She had
Valia.
16.
16? That's a plus 3?
16?
No, it
16.
just makes it automatically 19.
Okay.
So yeah, 16. So that was plus 2.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. File that away.
Time to get some feats.
Good thing I have those written down.
Yeah.
Okay. It is the morning of the 18th. And you have a party that
I'm gonna
is
check my pouch from Davert.
You should write to him, too.
I should, yeah. But I want to check it first to see if there's anything in it.
No.
You like to steal it from me?
You know, maybe one of these episodes we should come up with a team name finally.
What was critical
I think it's like-
perception?
I think like 40. At session 40, that's good.
So in 2 years from now?
so
Yeah.
all
pretty
of the Myth Stalkers and Tathriata are they're essentially they've come around and they're not in the state that they were before, but they are still in a bad place. Mechanically, they are at like you healed them, you healed their wounds and all that, but they're as of exhaustion level 3, their hit points were halved. So they're really only at half hit points now. You basically brought them to consciousness by healing them, but
How many exhaustion points do they have?
3, you just said.
they were at 5.
And now they're at.
They're at 4 now.
Was it like
Is it
every
5
long
like
rest?
that?
And they stack, yes, and they stack. So they have from level 1, they have disadvantage on ability checks. From level 2, their speed was halved, so they can only travel at half speed right now. 3, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, which is irrelevant to their condition anyway. 4, hit point maximum was halved, and then 5, speed is reduced to 0. That's why they couldn't move anywhere, and you had to take them anywhere they needed to go in here.
It's 6
So,
deaths.
Mizal being
How
the
many were there of
exception
them
to
now? There's 6 of them, right?
this. Yes.
And plus his mom.
So let's just...
Double up on the
Let's put on a
horses.
horse.
I'll just put him on the horse and we'll walk.
You can walk. You're fast.
I'm faster than the horses.
True.
Do you have
I
any
have
idea
40
how fast I am?
So, of the Myth Stalkers, you have 5. Because there were,
Yeah,
have
one
5
died.
horses.
yeah, there's Kelwyn, Evazda, Mizal, Talon, and Isabella. And then Jorko was 6, Valia was 7. So,
Jorko's
Valia's
dead.
with you, Jorko's gone, that leaves 5.
I think that would work perfectly, wouldn't it? Because we have 5 horses left. Because
He can summon a
well, we have
spirit horse
yeah,
too.
but remember, Nick's
Six,
rode on
do we not?
his horse, so
So we
there's
only
6
have
horses.
five?
well, no, I'm saying
We have
5
6
'cause
horses.
Then Nick's riding
One
was
has
like
one is
not
doubled
right.
up already.
I thought that was the one that he summoned. Or did we have? So
Remember, I have
his
my own,
summon
though.
is 7 now.
Oh, you
We had 6. We had 6. We did have 6.
but you summoned a 7.
Mine, we
Because
had.
technically
No,
we still
we
had
don't
your-
remember. Mine was one of those left. Remember all
Oh,
your
we
other
only
eat-
bought. We only bought.
We bought.
So
like
mechanically,
5.
so you know, so they all moved. Tathriata and 4 of the Myth Stalkers moved from level 5 to level 4. Mizzle moved from level 4 to level 3. So he's
Exhaustion points lose you levels.
No.
He's talking about
exhaustion level.
I
Yeah,
fancy
sorry,
that.
no. Yeah, they were exhaustion 5. Now they're exhaustion 4. But Mizzle was exhaustion 4, and now he's exhaustion 3.
Start head back. Get him back to town.
Load them up on the horses, yeah.
Put them in the front so they can steer the horse. You know.
I checked my pouch, like I just said.
We show him this cool hill.
Hey, we could give them some water with our like water thing.
Yeah, we got some water.
Drink up.
There's more where that came from.
I'll show you a sign.
Okay, here's what I need to know.
I really just want to get back and see if my arrows are in.
What about your
So
arrow?
you had how many horses? 5? 'Cause you
5
doubled
plus
up,
his.
right? Or no? Yeah. Oh, that's right.
'Cause he had a special
I
horse.
forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you rode with someone else, right? So 5 horses. So someone's doubling up. Then I assume.
Probably. Yeah,
Because
Taèlios
they-
is probably walking.
No. Between the
5 of them. and
right.
His mom.
Oh yeah, we have his mom. We can just.
Yeah, that's 6. And all of them have halved speed.
Yeah, but not when they're on a horse.
I understand that, but you have 5 horses and 6 that need to ride. That's my point.
He has a spirit
No,
horse.
and
Yeah.
he has his horse. His
There's
war
6
horse.
horses.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I was thinking him having that horse was in my mind. He was riding it, but I got you.
No, he still might be riding it.
Huh?
He can ride it with somebody though.
No.
Do we have 7 horses then?
No,
Someone's
yeah,
a horse
someone's
that
a
doesn't
spirit
ride it.
yeah, you and me.
No, I'm thinking because we have
I'm
like
telling
right now
over here.
7.
No reason for that.
Wait, yeah, 7.
What's my excuse?
You don't have an excuse.
I'm gonna start calling him now.
I'm
Okay.
just copying my character.
So, okay. So they're riding horses, but you're traveling at foot pace, essentially. At least
We're
for
traveling at his foot pace.
no, you're not.
Here we
You're
are.
traveling at your slowest person's foot
Yeah,
pace.
which is his. No, she's riding.
Yeah.
Oh, she's doubling up. Your slowest person.
You
He's
can
faster.
double up on these horses, right?
Yeah. You double up.
You're saying all of you are riding except for him. Is that what you're saying?
What?
Yeah.
You're all double.
I'm not saying we're pushing these horses to
Yeah.
the max, but we can still ride them.
Fair enough, and you're going at his walking pace.
Get them.
Where's my flying?
What's
potion?
your speed?
95.
It is
45.
95.
I mean, he's really getting tired.
His speed is 88.
As we're like riding, the person who's with me from the Myth Stalkers, I was like, no, if you look over here to the side of this monk, watch as his feet just kind of drift over the ground.
It's because he can blow himself along with a puff of
He's like,
Yeah. Gosh, she's blue on me.
check out this way.
Now your saliva in my hair.
Yeah, it's the exact same reaction the enemies have every time you.
Mm-hmm.
Someone give me some Germans.
That's what I'd like.
Okay, so actually, it's that.
Actually,
So that wasn't part of the. That's like
Plan.
a side quest, wasn't it?
Kind of, yeah. Not me.
Also,
We should go-
whenever
we should
we
go
do
fishing
have a
now.
chance, I am looking into my pouch.
I'm not fishing.
With
I'm
the
not
leather.
years of fishing.
No, you don't get to do that.
You can plant a tree.
I just found a mistake here, and you're riding your dad.
Don't you dare!
You can plant a tree.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
not,
I
but it's
mean,
not
camp.
even in the word. It's in your all your measurements here. You say 2 inches, then it's suddenly 30 feet long. So I don't know sure what's going on there.
What?
You said
You can talk to him afterwards. Let's continue.
Hey, you want to eat a fruit now?
Oh yeah, let's see if they all want to try one.
Well, that's the thing. So you brought rations along, and
right there.
Well,
you right now have more mouths than you had rations.
Yeah, but we have fruit. It's fun.
Yeah.
That must be one.
I'll eat a fruit.
Well, remember, if you get a good one, it basically lasts you a whole
I
day.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it?
I'll eat a fruit.
Wait.
What fruits do we have?
We
You
can
don't
also
think you
just
need
hunt
any
something.
Yeah,
It's we're in like a forest
Oh,
area.
we can hunt. That's fast.
But we also don't
We're not
know.
gonna eat these fruits and waste our time here, guys.
I still got them listed out, which ones we have. But I don't remember how many they were.
I have it.
There were 25, I think.
Quick calculator.
What?
You actually need me to pull out a calculator?
Yeah. I just want to double check because I was just doing this on the fly here.
Makes sense.
Alright, so 9,650 experience times 2. Oh, look.
Take
Oh!
4.5 times 8.
Okay.
What do you got?
36.
That's what I thought. Multiply that times 1.33.
Repeating. 47.88.
Okay. And multiply, go back to 36 and multiply that times 0.67.
24.12.
Jesus. I don't understand anything that just happened.
It's
Okay,
trials.
now, let's see. No, I won't need that. So that means,
I'm ready.
so you're going at his regular walking pace, right?
Yes.
That's what you're doing. Okay. So fine. I do need you to take that back out. 186 divided by 36.
25.
It's funny because none of these numbers are his walking speed.
186 divided by 36 equals 5.1666667. I think I missed a 6 in there, but you get the point.
Okay. Okay, so starting off the day, I wasn't paying attention to everyone was saying there. Are some of you going to have fruit today
Yes,
or not?
yes, I think we
I'm
need
going
it.
to look
I'm
at
gonna
my
check
pouch
it- I'm gonna
and
check
see
his
if there's any
pouches.
letters in it.
While he's doing that,
There are not.
Okay,
We
and
need
if there's
some fruit.
not, I'm going to grab a piece of parchment and scroll a note to Davith.
Okay.
It just says, basically, found the Gnolls lair, handled or dealt with them. We have some of the Myth Stalkers with us. We'll be traveling back. They may need some medical attention when we arrive.
Okay.
I gotta say, you rescued the Myth
X's and
Stalkers.
O's.
Excellent.
Good enough? Okay.
Smiley face.
And you send it off, and for right now in the morning, you have no reply.
Yeah, that's
Obviously,
fine.
let's deal with.
We immediately sent another message. Why aren't you responding?
So,
Please respond ASAP.
what are you doing? Who's doing what food-wise right now? I'm not asking
I kind of want to eat.
I'm not asking about. Well, so they're gonna have one portion of my rations. I don't mean that. If someone's eating fruit, I have to deal with.
I'm not
it,
eating
so.
it right now. Not until later, because we don't know what might happen later.
So is anybody eating any fruit?
Would we low on rations or something?
No.
Well,
I'm not eating fruit.
I don't know how many rations you brought, but you brought rations for yourself.
We
not
bought rations for a month,
We have tons.
and then we didn't spend a
extra.
month.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that you overbought.
Yeah.
You did do that.
Because
Okay.
we went out to one place.
Okay, then you're fine. You're fine
So you
for
wanna eat
food on the way back.
Don't worry,
forgot about
I
that.
can hunt also.
I was gonna say, yeah. You can
That's
get
fine.
Yeah.
So just if you want to do something with the fruit, you need to let me know
Not yet.
because that's a different deal.
We don't know
So-
about that yet.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Okay. I'm curious about something just for fun.
I am as well.
Is that why they call you Whiskers?
Yes.
Why doesn't someone roll me a D8, a D12?
Oh
a
yes, that's
D20,
definitely my turn. I'll do that for
and a
you.
D4.
Is this for weather?
Yep.
I've never rolled weather before. Just saying.
Okay.
Then roll.
No, Caleb do it.
You want to make sure to
Caleb
roll the
do it
tornado weather. That's
Am I rolling it?
Okay, sure.
Who else hasn't rolled it? Probably not.
Just roll.
4, 8, 12, 16.
yes. The
Yeah,
16.
Yeah.
Make sure to
16
roll the
sided
16
die.
sided die.
Oh my god.
4, 8, 12, 20.
Caleb.
Tell me what.
Get wrecked.
Actually, I'm pretty sure
Tell me what.
I might be bad.
Just a second. I'm trying to find my sheet. Here it is.
4.
Hold on. No, no.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Give me the D8.
5.
Okay, that's tornado.
Yeah.
Okay,
actually.
give me the 20.
2.
2 tornadoes. Interesting.
Also
Okay,
told you.
give me the 12
5.
5 bad days.
and the 4.
Okay,
4.
5 of us. And
Okay.
then strip 4 people of their
You
weapons.
have rolled. You guys set off to clear skies,
Oh,
calm winds.
good.
It's looking to be a nice warm day.
Yeah, right.
It's just
The opposite.
almost perfect weather.
I don't believe that. I'm gonna be watching behind us for 20 minutes.
We're all
I'm
super
like,
paranoid.
I'm like, a storm's coming.
That's perfectly Caleb rolls because his dice are so bad. They always roll bad.
And then do it.
That was a lot of blows.
Caleb should
Exactly.
always roll weather.
Call me weather boy.
Okay.
Surprised you didn't roll a flame tornado
Sharknado.
with flames in it.
Just a day of travel. Give me group perception.
Everybody? Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
perfect. Second. See, that means you too. Your perception. Oh. Good to know.
Oh, nice. You're lucky your dice
Huh?
don't collide and explode like an asteroid
Dad,
on Earth.
I got critical perception.
Oh, nice. Yeah, see, you do fit in with the group.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's 21.
You got a critical perception?
Yeah, but I only have
Nice.
one.
Is this the first one of the group? I feel like it is.
Tonight.
Okay, you have an uneventful day.
I rolled a 22 by the way.
So that
You
You
see-
didn't even ask us when we rolled,
Yeah.
and then you're just like,
Well, I heard a little talk, a little chatter.
The
And then-
rolls mean nothing.
well, no,
Sorry.
they don't mean nothing, but they work in tandem with what I rolled. And when I rolled what I rolled, I knew that nothing happened.
I rolled
So-
an 11, so yeah.
yeah, right.
I don't believe you. There's still a tornado.
2 actually.
And next will be an inland
You're able to
hurricane.
go the day. Is there anything you're wanting to
Yes.
talk with the Myth Stalkers about, talk with Tathriata about, or anything else you want to do?
Yeah.
Why
You,
you read your back.
Or
I don't know what you're referring
Stealing
to,
our credit.
but about mid to late morning, you see that you have a reply from
I take it out and
Zeldreth.
I shred it.
Can we make a spell that every time we get mail, it just goes, "Zzz, message for you, sir."
Yes, we definitely should do that.
Especially if we're in a battle, that would be perfect.
You should get a little like audio clip of that and just play that.
That used to be way back in the day.
I
That
remember
was
that.
my
I
mail
know.
I
notification,
remember
my
that.
email notification, and it just got so annoying. You know?
Message for you, message for you.
Yeah. Remind you said
We took care of we found the gnolls, took care of them, found what's left of the Myth Stalkers, are to bring them back, and perhaps might need some aid for them when we return.
okay. You get back from him. It says that is some much needed, excellent news. Travel safely. We will see you upon your arrival.
He goes, something like, "Yeah, you will."
I'll tell the shopkeeper to have his magic arrows ready.
Okay.
Oh, a magic armor with like +4 to armor.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
It's
thinking
not gonna
that,
stop
but-
you from getting hit by.
But yeah, we do have something we want to do.
Well, at the
What's
end of
that?
the day.
I'm not eating fruit.
It's the end of the day.
Oh yeah, here we go.
So let's take a vote. Who wants to plant a bean?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh yes, of course.
All right.
That's not even a question.
Why?
So we do like what we did last time,
Yep.
where I go away, like I plant it away from the camp
And then we like back it up.
before dark. You're like it's still light out.
I don't even care about playing D&D anymore. So
I know, like just painting beans.
This is like me cutting grass, playing.
That would be
By the way,
so-
your team category.
You
It's
didn't,
gonna
see,
like-
didn't see this coming.
Be
did
like,
you?
"Oh, you summoned a black
No.
dragon." Oh no.
That we just leave them this.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Bad news. We made a slight miscalculation.
And they
I
die.
just need the jar, right? The jar of water.
Situation is not
If we
important.
Yeah.
should water it.
You have to water it.
grows.
You
Oh,
have to
we do?
water it.
Yeah.
All right.
He blasts it.
I'm gonna stand back a mile away and use the gush and just shoot.
You can probably
water
angle
at
it,
it.
Okay, so yeah, you
Oh,
know
I
that
can
you need
swim
to
in
you
the
need
water.
to plant it and you need to water it.
Okay, so I stand back and shoot the water gun over it, and water will drop on top of it, and the water.
Well, you know that whose are they? Okay, so you know that you plant them and water them, and a minute later, whatever's going to happen happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So I plant and I water and I get away.
And I need you to roll percentage dial, D100.
Come on.
Oh.
So both of them.
Ooh, you should
55.
You should totally use your
Oh, yeah.
gold die for this roll.
No. Because it's random.
Yeah, but that's what's fun about it.
Oh, that's cocked. So do I just
That's not
re-roll
cocked.
That's not
39.
Yeah, it was cocked.
It was.
Fine, re-roll it. You just
I kind of want it to be 39 still.
39.
It is.
I knew it.
39.
39?
Just means
best fruit tree I've ever had.
It might not even be
A
fruit.
volcano erupts.
He has a smiley face. That's
Get
not
ready to
good.
run, everybody.
I'm already running.
Okay, you see, how far back are you?
2 miles.
You
like-
said
this
you
is
did
like
the
50
same thing as last time. It was like 50
50
feet.
or
or
100.
something.
Yeah,
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Okay, so 50 feet back. And this is,
Farther back.
huh?
I said I'm farther
You
back.
are not.
I'm
this is-
25 feet.
Everyone's really interested.
Yeah.
We forced the Myth Stalkers to sit and watch.
Yeah.
They don't want to, but check this
I
out.
feel like they would be watching this.
As the sun is sinking and twilight is coming and the shadows are very
The sun
long
goes
and
like this.
it's not dark, but it's getting towards that last light of day, and you see this almost like an explosion of blue
Mushroom.
out of the ground. And as the flash kind of settles and you have a little bit of an after image there, you see that you see blue tongues of flame just kind of licking up from the ground. From 50 feet away, this is what you see.
Cook the fruits
You're
in the
dancing.
fire and then eat them.
I'm
We should
jumping
walk
in.
up to it.
You approach.
Does anybody
Yeah.
know anything about blue flame?
Can we
Does
make
it-
like? Is there any sort of investigation or
Does
arcana?
it look like the what's that magic fire that we like can throw? Does it,
That arcane,
Yeah,
does it
look like that?
the alchemist fire.
Yeah.
It similar, but it doesn't look like that.
Is there any sort of like investigation or arcana checks that we can do?
As you get closer, I can tell you that what you see now, it looks like someone just made a campfire here. You see wood, although you know it can't just be standard wood, but it's just burning like looks like a campfire, except that it's blue
Okay,
flames.
we're gonna cook some stuff here.
Let's go. Let's go
Does it
hunting.
give off heat?
It does heat and light like a campfire.
Cook some stuff.
Yeah, we should cook something in
same
there.
brightness as a normal campfire?
It is.
Cook the fruit.
Just a
Cook-
blue
cook one
light.
of
So
the
it's
fruits.
it's a different thing.
Yeah,
it's
cook
like
a
the
fruit,
difference
yeah,
between
yeah.
a really white LED light and or like those headlights that come at you sometimes, but that have a blue tint
Sure,
to
let's
them.
pull
But
some
it
fruit.
It's
throws
like-
off a
like
different
we don't
light,
have
but
any meat,
for all
do we?
intents and purposes, it looks like a campfire.
So we're cooking some of the fruits.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna roast fruit over the fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
How many are you
you
roasting?
do that.
Which
I'll-
number?
And
I'll eat-
5.
I'll
Roast,
eat-
roast 4. Roast 4.
We've already used 4.
How many do we have?
No, he's saying use 4 of them. Roast 4 as in
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
numbers.
saying which number. Just pick
yeah,
four
that's. I'm
random.
going to have to know which numbers.
I'm
Okay,
getting
roast
25.
Can we
4
do-
fruits though.
Let's do 2, 3, 5, 6.
I want 6. I don't know. It's 'cause it's an even
2,
number, yeah.
3, 5, and 6
Yes.
I
are
got-
roasted on the fire,
It's 6 I'm choosing.
lightly just to a nice golden brown, I assume, or
Yep.
something.
Obviously.
Okay, and who's eating them? Are you eating them, or are you
Yeah.
just roasting them?
We're eating them.
Let's try one person first. Who wants to eat one?
I'll
I'll eat it.
Well, let's just have one person go first, and then
I'll eat it.
We can eat them at the same time.
I'll eat.
he's all right. He's eating it one of them.
Which number are you eating? Are you going to eat 2, 5, or excuse
2,
me?
3,
are you eating
5,
2,
6.
3, 5, or 6?
6 is out of the boundaries. I got 6.
1, 2. You know. Right. I'm eating 2.
You're eating number 2.
Yep.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Uh oh. What's that?
2.
What do you gotta tell him?
I can't see it. 2.
Oh.
2. Okay. Did you eat one of these before?
I ate a good
Yeah.
one.
A good one? Okay. It's even better. It tastes even better than before. Almost the way like something has been caramelized and it just brings
Give
out
me hit
flavor.
points. Temporary.
2 temporary hit points.
Can you get
Oh.
20? Can you get 20
What?
temporary hit
I'm
points?
shot.
I'm eating
Okay,
all
I'm
these.
eating one.
Mine's 6.
3, 5, and 6.
You can't choose
3,
6.
5, or 6? Which one are you eating?
6.
You
Okay.
really?
Roll a d20.
Oh, 20.
20.
You have 20 temporary.
I'm eating one.
I'll take out all the fruit. We're cooking them all.
Oh, yeah, we
Take
gotta
them all out.
What's another fruit that we have?
What, just of the ones you roasted. Of the ones you and by the way, besides those temporary hit points, you know that you won't need to eat again for at least another 24 hours. With the lembas bread.
Holy
Man.
20.
So
How is it even possible?
that was 2 done
Wait,
and
did you
6
add
done, so we have 3 and 5 left.
I 5.
You're eating 5?
Did he add his gold D4 to that?
I mean, 20 is like, I'm invincible now, so it doesn't matter.
It multiplies it by
And
4, so you get 80.
you know, once those are gone, they're gone.
Multiply.
But you're eating number 5.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
What if they're like negative hit points?
7.
7 temporary hit points for you.
Okay, so eat the next one. Somebody.
Number 3.
Number 3.
I'll eat
Is
it.
someone eating that?
I'll eat it.
We cook.
Okay, go
How many
ahead.
more do we got?
Roll a d20.
9.
Oh,
I got wrecked.
You lose 9. You get 9 knocked off of your.
Oh no.
To like permanently lose 9 hit points.
Yeah, probably.
That would be funny.
Oh gosh.
Is it actually? That would be funny.
It's gonna like multiply the effect that the fruit had before. So because of the fire.
Oh,
That would be funny and he
we need
died.
temporary hit points so with the regular.
Okay, you eat it and you gain the food effects of it. You also, before everyone's eyes, increase in size, and you essentially roll a d4.
What?
This is like a permanent thing.
Did you eat too much food today?
2?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the next 2 hours, you have the effects of the enlarge spell on you.
What?
Weird.
Okay, I lived to eat all of these
So you
things.
didn't get.
So I didn't get any hit points though.
Nope.
I just have extra.
How many fruits have you got?
How many did we get? I forget.
You
Yeah,
have 1,
25.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them left.
Cook them all. We're cooking them all right now.
No, not
He has
all
to
of
know
them.
what number.
Yeah.
We have no.
With the blue fire?
There's no negative to it.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know if there's anything negative about it. We should at least cook it for the rest
Well,
of the
yeah,
people.
for the 3 of us.
Let's pick 3 more and cook them. So I'm gonna
Just
go.
a couple for the Myth
I think we
Stalkers.
cook all of them.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
One second. So
Actually,
we
that
got
would be good.
2.
They add
Hang on.
HP.
Do you
6.
think this applies to regular food too, or is it just these? Like, does the fire make?
I think it's
We
weird.
can try
Do
whatever.
you
Literally
have normal
anything.
food?
Can we try rations over the fire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure we could.
Let's try
I'm
it.
guessing it doesn't.
So let's just go with the next fruit in line. That would be number 7, number 8, and number 9.
Okay, so we'll cook those 3.
You're cooking 7, 8, and 9.
Yep.
Okay. Who's eating what?
I will eat number 9.
Like super huge right now.
Okay, roll a d20.
13.
You have 13 temporary hit points.
Does that
Which-
stack
which-
on top of the 4 I already have?
No, it
I
replaces.
will allow that.
Because that was a special.
Temporary hit
I,
points.
I will allow
Oh, really?
that. Yep. In this case, I will allow that because of the source of these hit points.
This is so weird.
I like it though.
Do any of us get an idea of what's actually going on here, or is it just like we have no clue what's going on?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I'm up. I got what's the
And
favorite one?
you know, if someone wants to,
I'm like 0 on this,
I'm,
so
well, it matters on what you roll.
14.
I'll help you.
Does anybody else?
I'm helping out.
You,
You got a second roll.
that's not. You can't.
No, I wouldn't. That's not. It would just be someone else.
I mean, you could if you're reasoning together. But
22.
he rolled a natural 20.
oh, really?
2 in a
Okay.
row.
Critical investigation. That's our
Okay.
new team name.
Well, I'll just say then the two of you kind of putting your heads together and thinking through this.
You put your heads together.
What
really?
you think is, you know that the fruit was the result of a magical effect. You know that this fire is the result of a magical effect. Your best guess is that these two magical effects, combining the way you're doing it, is leading to this enhanced benefit.
Nope. Can't another bean.
Is it like? I agree. This is just me outside the gate. Is this something that like actually is like legitimate? Like we actually just stumbled upon this, or is this like you're making this up as we go? I just.
Is it in the DM book?
Yeah, this is.
It's not good.
I think we're just.
If you
the
cook
one-
these over the blue fire, it'll enhance the effect. But if it's the green fire, it's going to be
Can
double.
I have
cooked.
another inspiration for telling us we should cook our fruit over a fire?
You only have one.
Okay, so you got that one. You're on 8 or 9.
Yes.
She
Yes.
chooses no,
7.
like the
He
other
did
You
one.
can.
I have another
You
inspiration.
can. Huh?
He already has
I have
one.
another inspiration.
Oh, you have one?
He has one.
Give me
already.
another
It
one.
replaces.
You have a token
Yeah.
it does.
or a die?
I have a token.
You have a token, then you can take a D8 inspiration die.
What is this crap?
Well, so he ate 9. There's 7 and 8 left. Which of
Oh,
you?
sorry,
is
7 and 8.
I go 7.
You want 7? Okay, and you are eating 8. Okay. So go ahead and roll a D20, whichever one of you.
Is anyone else going to become large like me?
You go first.
No, you're just.
I want to see if we can get like a small one.
That would be funny.
What did I
It's a
get?
1.
I got a 1.
You rolled a 1 on a 20.
7. Is Dad? He just
No.
uses this for me.
He's got 1 HP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
inspiration.
so you have 5 now.
Well, he hasn't said yet.
Yeah, no, he didn't say it.
It's true, but I doubt it'll change.
So you
Funny if it did.
you get the nutrition effects from this.
I wonder if these ones are like the bad ones.
Yeah, I think they are.
And they turn them
Good
good.
one.
I mean,
Yeah.
so we should cook all of them. And then the next thing we plant, we
Dude,
get
I
like
wish
some
I-
cream
I
or
wish I
something.
had
and it gets even better.
I wish I had the spell Goodberry. Because Goodberry is magical food that I can create. I can create like 6 of them.
Do it in the night. Oh, we're probably almost the night.
I'm about to
If it's
call
still
forth
burning in
my
the
horse.
morning,
I'm
you
about
can
to
do
sacrifice it.
Oh, no.
Magic horse food.
You should learn in the night and see if it's still burning. in the morning.
You have an awareness that, and it's weird for you, and you have the sense that you should not know how to do this because you're just simply not trained in this. But you know that you, for the next hour, would be able to cast Animal Friendship if you wanted to.
What?
I would find an animal right now.
There are
Bring a squirrel over and we'll
there
cook
are
them too.
trees around. There are trees around, and there are animals skittering around here and there and flitting around from
It's that
branch
one
to
thing that's
branch. So
following
that
us right now.
there are
Yeah, I know.
squirrels, there are chipmunks, and there are various birds flying around. Although things are settling down a bit because this is evening now. The sun is getting close to
But
setting.
there's blue fire.
There is blue fire.
So,
That
There's
could-
fireflies
could
everywhere.
be a curiosity.
Think I could get a pet?
Yeah, what is
that's
it?
not how animal friendship works.
Animal Friendship will have a duration to it. You could cast the spell, but it's going to be limited to the duration of the spell, which I did not look up. But whatever the duration of Animal Friendship is, that's how long a creature would be friendly
yeah.
to you and trust you.
Okay.
Just kill Cassian
In
and
the
then kill
meantime-
the animal.
You have the last one, right? You might as well eat it. You're 8, right? She's got 8.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
Come on, get something.
5.
You have 5 temporary hit points.
Right, I'm gonna say we're cooking the rest of these fruits,
Yeah, we might as well cook the rest of
and
it.
we're gonna throw them all in the bag. We're
talking
gonna wait
about
for the next
this and
bean.
that, So we have.
Give them to one of
Okay,
the
we're gonna
stock.
stack these magical effects.
Yeah,
by
we
the end
get
of
like
it,
6 more magical
by the
effects.
end of it, we're gonna be like
How many of these
infinite
magic beans
boosts
do we
to,
have?
like
Okay, so
drive
you
and
roast the rest
dexterity.
of them.
We're gonna have a
Yeah.
notch
Yeah.
apple
Sorry,
when this
it's
is all
25.
over.
Well,
Now
we
we-
did 5.
To start with, we had 25.
You have 12
I was
left.
talking about magic.
20,
We cooked.
oh yeah, it was 25.
We cooked at 12, and then we put them in the bag of
We
holding,
started with
Okay.
we had 25.
or whatever we had them in before.
Magical beans.
I'll breathe my breath on. Wait, my breath is.
So
now.
you're down to 6 beans left.
It's 24
Yeah.
hours. That's how long animal friendship lasts.
Okay.
So
So
can I like tell an animal
Choose
to
to beast
go
you can
try to
see
find
within range.
something for me?
It must
just
see
go
and hear.
find a
It's
random
intelligence.
thing and bring it to me.
you could.
How many did you say we
You
had
could
left?
tell it to, and it would try to do that for you.
Okay, how about a bird?
You want to talk to a bird?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the exact description. Lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range, which is 30 feet. It must see and hear you. If its intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration.
Okay.
If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
We just kill him one attack.
That's not going to do it. So, I will say for the purposes of this, you see a blue jay in a tree, and
We're not killing the blue jay. I like blue jays.
you are able to befriend this bird. What would you like to ask it to do?
I'm gonna tell it to go find something shiny or something like that and bring it back to me.
Okay.
It's never coming back.
Takes off.
How many did you say? How many did you say we had left?
12.
How many did we get total?
25.
I didn't count 12 left.
We could probably cut it into pieces too. Like, why are we eating the entire?
I bet you don't get the full thing if you don't.
Did you subtract the one you gave to Kavnor?
Yeah, I have 25 total listed down on my sheet, but I have that we have 11, 13, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, which is a total of...
Oh, sorry. It's not 20. It was 27 total. 27 total.
So it's 25.
Okay, that explains it.
Right, so we have 12. Put them in the bag of holding. Save those.
I'm wondering though, should just in case the effects wear off, should I eat one to get temporary hit points?
No, you don't need it.
Because it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Temporary
did
hit
you do
points.
anything?
Yeah, I got 7 HP. Extra.
We're gonna
where'd you
stack
put
these
it? You put it
boots.
Oh, do you?
Okay.
Did everyone get temporary except for us two?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we should eat another one and
It's
get temporary
fine.
hit points.
It's
Because we don't
fine.
know.
Yeah, you don't need it.
It's fine.
You
You don't
guys,
need
you guys
temporary hit
think
points.
getting
Should we-
points
Temporary
for
hit points last
sugar?
forever, so there's no downside to eating.
They last
Doesn't
until they're
matter.
gone.
Taylor just wanted hit
Except for
That's
points.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's waste. If we
That's
can
a bit
stack our
shy of
magical
forever.
effects, we're not gonna use them.
I'm saying forever, like in eating if they don't.
Like we're it doesn't matter that
Okay,
much.
but what if the effects goes away?
Well, you lost your chance.
They won't in the.
Why do we care though?
You lost your chance.
Why do we care about a couple temporary hit points? We can heal them.
Or 20.
Alright, we're wasting time talking about this. You're not eating the fruit.
We're
That's
fine.
settled.
We should try.
And
Should we
it's
try
just
rations
like
over the
town.
fire too, to see what happens? Or
We can
No.
try.
we'll try. Yeah, let's try rations over the fire.
Okay.
We'll just cook some rations over the fire and.
Oatmeal.
This is the first day of travel.
Yeah. There's a lot of beans left.
We got 6 more beans to plant.
Caleb, in case you get something, you could try it.
How
That's
many
but I
days does
doubt
it
you will.
take to get back?
Too many.
You think that it's going to take you? You think you'll get back as long as things go at the pace you're going? You think you'll probably get back based on your travel?
How's our
here
viewership going with the
about the 6th
with
day?
the riveting?
So that's about
Maybe-
a bean. That's
maybe
about a bean
later
a
in
day.
this-
Yeah. We do that. Bean
Find
a day.
another bag
I
of
think we
beans.
can just save these. We'll use them whenever we get another long travel.
Hey, let's talk to
This
that
is
guy.
honestly the most fun thing.
Let's talk to that guy to create these
plant
beans.
When does the one turn into like the magical one that turns into like a platform you can stand on when you're an adult?
So we're gonna cook some rations up, and I'll just eat some.
Okay. The ration. What happens with the ration is that as you eat it, you can. It essentially, the rations essentially become what the fruit was before.
Okay.
That
So
it would
we'll
last
cook
a
up,
long time.
We'll cook up some rations and then give it to all the people.
Okay.
So like that's like what 6 rations.
The Myth Stalkers.
So 6 people get food for the next 24 hours.
Good enough.
Should we cook? Well, not all of them. We could cook like an extra set because
Honestly, we could just cook them all. Does the consistency of the food like change like when we
There's
cook
like
it?
some don't starve
it is.
stuff right here.
Oh, yeah.
Like does it look like because rations obviously we're keeping them in, so it must be like dried or oats or like stuff like that, right? That type of stuff for rations because it lasts, right?
Yes, correct. They're made for.
So when we cook it, does it appear like it's been cooked? Fire.
Yes, you can. The fire has affected it as fire would. It's just that
So-
this fire
so
has also
like
kind of
imbuing some-
imbued it with an extra quality.
So the idea of cooking up a bunch probably not a good idea because then it might go bad.
No, it's already.
Where's
No,
the bag
it's
of
already
holding?
made to last.
You don't think that would happen.
So we cook.
And by the way, and when you're cooking it, it's not like you're. The way I envision this is because it's prepared and ready for the road. It's not like the effect and the duration that you need of like to cook raw meat to make it cooked meat.
Yeah.
This is essentially you can just kind of brown it a little bit in the fire, and
Okay.
that's good enough.
Okay,
It
so we'll
doesn't
do
take
that with
long.
all of our rations then.
To be honest, I don't
No.
know that we haven't really kept track of our rations.
Well, here's what we should do.
Well, no,
should
we
sell
had
them.
enough for 30 days for everyone.
Yes.
Right.
$100.
So
For 6 people for 30 days.
So now we have, well, the rations are that's just one. Instead of it being like several meals a day, it's just the one for the whole day.
How many rations per day do you go through? Do we say 3 meals? Is that right? 3 sets.
1 ration
When-
is for
No, 1 ration is for 1 day, right?
Yes. Yes.
So when you eat,
So a ration, one ration would be spread out over the day. You would eat that one ration
3 times?
for your 3 meals or
Yeah.
whatever as you travel. Yes.
so essentially cooking it over the fire spreads it out even further.
Yeah, you basically double it. Let's say.
Okay.
Here's another thing, guys.
But we bought those before we went out to the other place and then came back.
Here's what we're doing. When we leave, we're lighting a torch with this fire. And we're
This will
gonna
now
see
be our Olympic
if we
torch.
can keep
Yeah.
it alight, and if we can take this all the way back and like light it up, we'll have a
I don't think
business
that's
where we
gonna
can
happen.
keep food going.
I don't
The
think that's-
most like
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we don't even need to finish the game. We can just start our own side business.
Is there any way that we could get some
And
fire?
they live
fire
happily ever
back
after.
to the
We should probably
magic guy?
continue, guys.
That's what I'm
I feel like
trying to
he'd
say.
be really
We're wasting
interested
all
in
our
fire.
time.
Why
Not
not?
much
So
time.
we're gonna light a torch. Can we put a torch in it? Is it still blue fire when we take it out?
It is.
Okay. So we're gonna try to keep that alight the whole time. We'll try to like put stuff on it. We're gonna switch it to different torches or whatever it takes to get this all the way back on.
I wonder if there's a way you can like put it in like a bottle or some.
That's
sort
what
of
I'm wondering. Like,
magical-
would you have any idea of that as a magic user? Because this stuff would probably be super valuable if we could take back to that magic
You can
shop.
certainly make an Arcana check and see.
I'm also
Oh,
proficient in
snap.
Arcana. Am I allowed to
knock
do that?
yourself out.
I have,
Go through all your spells,
I have
guys.
advantage on Arcana and History check.
Okay, well I sucked, so
That's a 9.
Are you kidding me, guys? Are you
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
joking
Plus
me?
4, so that's 13. So the best I got is 15.
I would do that with my
And what'd you get?
-1.
I got an 8.
If for anything, I rolled 18. I have -1.
You're not.
This is
So 17 days.
so just a little bit outside your experience.
Alright.
You're not 100% sure what'll happen. You know, or what the nature of this will be.
I'm not for sure what's going to happen, but I'm 100%
Daniel,
sure that something
you should
will
try-
You're 100%
For the
sure
fire.
that there will be something
Yeah.
beneficial,
Blue fire breath.
bad, or
Neutral.
nothing at all. Yeah.
I probably wouldn't die. Probably.
Interesting.
Okay, so it is the evening of the 18th, the day that you set out from the mine.
Maybe I should see what breathe.
Are you ready to settle down for the evening?
Yes, but I think we're going to be doing some prep work to keep this fire going.
We can go get some. We can get some sticks and stick
We're
them in
making
the,
torches
the
all night
pouches,
long.
We have
The-
torches already, Steven.
The bags of holding.
Louder.
So,
In case we're running out of sticks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because we can hold it and then it's not.
Haul sticks in the bag of holding.
Let's put the fire in the bag of holding.
No, it'll go out.
What happens if you put a magic item over this fire?
This is stupid. We're not doing this anymore.
I take my
Well,
invisibility
actually,
ring.
never mind. We're doing this. I'm putting my sword. Well, I'm putting. We can do that. We
If you
can do
put your
that.
invisibility ring over
I mean, I wanna try it.
It's
We'll
going
put
to become
my-
inscribed
do we have a-
with
do you have a
the-
knife?
with
You have a knife,
one.
don't
Yeah, we have knives.
Yeah, we have like a +1 dagger, right?
Yeah.
Just like see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna set up some sticks, holding it, and we're gonna set it over the fire.
okay. The sticks burn and the dagger falls into the fire.
Not the sticks.
And-
They're further away from it.
Well, what's holding the dagger? It's just a dagger. There's got to be something holding it.
Just put a sword over it.
Mage hand.
Put a sword over it.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay. Are you holding your sword over it, your magic sword?
Well, heck not.
Okay. You hold your blade out over the fire, and the blade starts to heat up, you can tell, and glow blue. Not in a sense of taking any damage from the fire. It is a magical sword, after all, although this is a magical fire as well.
Be
But
careful.
the blade of the sword glows blue, and you start to feel the heat transferring into the hilt, and you know you're gonna have to drop it soon. You're not gonna be able to hold on to it.
Mage hand. Someone get mage hand ready to go.
Just take it out of the fire.
Just take it out of the
Take
fire.
it out of the fire.
Okay, you take it out of the fire and you kind of hot potato it around from hand to hand, and it starts to cool down a little bit. The hilt does, and as the sword itself cools down, the blue glow on the blade slowly starts to fade.
I'm gonna swing it at a tree. I don't know. I'm just gonna see if it cuts any sharper. Swing it at it.
It seems to behave as it did before.
Oh,
That's stupid. I hate this fire. We're not taking this
What else can we do with this fire?
my quarterstaff. Let's try that.
You stick your wood quarterstaff in the burning hot fire. Surprisingly, it burns up.
No, we just need to try to keep it.
What if you put your fist in the fire? Does it get like a bonus?
Yeah.
Have fun naming this session.
Alright, we should continue on a quest.
Okay, but
Blue bell flames.
We're keeping this fire
So
going.
since we're on the first watch, since I'm like extra large right now, I'm just gonna go get a bunch of wood gathered,
Just grab a tree logs.
getting a bunch of like really long sticks, maybe like kind of thick, so they have plenty of burn time on them.
Here's the thing I want.
As you guys are doing this,
Wait, before you, I want to say
The
this
blue
before
You
fire
already lit one, right?
I want. You have a torch lit
Yeah.
away from the fire.
Oh, dude, the light.
So
It's
it's
probably
two-
doing
you
something
feel different.
attractive.
Blue light.
It's probably gigantic.
as you guys are doing this, Valia, you hear it, psst, and you look and
Blue
it's
jay.
Kelwin. And he says, "Do they always behave this way?"
Yes.
Anything else before we
Whoever's on watch.
Are you
is
camping around the blue fire tonight?
Yeah,
are you
oh,
camping at the one that you
Oh, yeah.
Blue fire.
We're
just
putting
buy
up. We gotta put tarp above the.
if we bask in the blue fires below them,
it. We probably get like extra hit points.
We need to put tarp
Yeah.
above it just in case it rains.
It won't rain.
you mean the
I could use
tornado
a few more.
or the
Something.
inland hurricane
I'm
that's
only
coming
at
tomorrow?
62 hit points right
It's
now.
fine.
It's nuts that you rolled 20 on that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
I
think
How
play
much
music
HP do
really
you have?
loudly so everyone
62.
realizes it's
Oh, we're tied. No way. Because I have 55.
Nick starts
but
playing a
instead it's
lullaby.
tied.
I'm still gathering wood.
Fine, you gather wood. You
Okay,
have
first
lots
for
of-
like my
me,
whole
me
watch.
and Caleb. Me and Caleb.
I'm not
watching,
even looking at. Like,
I'm
I'm
watching
not
the fire.
rolling perception. I'm just gathering wood.
Okay.
I'm watching the fire and watching around.
Is there anything else anybody's wanting to do besides just our normal nightly routine?
Should I write to
Fire, go.
Davroth about this?
Yeah, send something. Yeah, send something. We gotta
Ask him
do
if he
blue
can send
fire.
us some stuff so we can
Send us magical
Send
food
fire back
ASAP.
into the-
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, you settle into your watches for the night, and the night goes by uneventful.
No.
Okay, can we also note that we're
Fire's still on.
keeping... We want to make sure that there's multiple things besides the
Yeah.
fire lit the
Yeah.
whole entire
Now,
night.
all of you, since all of you take a watch, you all notice that this fire keeps burning at the same level. You never have to add fuel to it.
Let's
It just
go.
keeps
Never
burning.
goes out.
You don't have to tend the fire
This is
all
your
night.
random
What about
We
on
just create a new
so, like,
landmark.
the
This is one of
torch
the
you have,
seven-
Does it burn through like a regular wood?
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The fire is consuming the wood of the torch.
Okay, but not the fire on the ground. That fire
Correct.
is not going out.
We need to pick that up, some of it up, and stick it on something. On a sword.
Wait, I got it.
Is the,
we rotate our magical.
Is the fire
swords
still blue on
and
the
stuff.
stick?
Yes, but it is consuming the torch handle
Yeah.
So
and the fuel and the torch handle. It's not consuming the fuel on the ground. It is consuming the fuel on the torch.
We can still just transfer it.
Torch
Torch
to
to
torch.
torch.
We have a lot of
I mean-
sticks now.
I don't know how many sticks you want to say I gathered, but I gathered a lot of sticks.
I mean, there's no place that we'll travel through that doesn't have.
I'm
It's
trying
not
to
like
think.
we're
Do
going
we
through
have
wastelands.
Try
what we could
see
what we
water on
could
it.
store it in? Like if you could like take a chunk of wood or
Do
something.
we have a bottle or something?
Wait. What if we open it? We have a glass jar. We probably want
Yeah,
to.
but it would melt. It would mean it would make the glass really hot.
Actually, never mind. Terrible idea.
So yeah, let's just do what we're the original plan.
I don't have any ideas outside of what we've already
It's the
done.
best episode we've ever had.
Session.
Let's just use our stick method. It'll work, and we'll just go back
I think we should have two at a time though.
2 at a time.
Two different people.
Yeah. No, definitely.
No, I actually have a great idea.
This is worse than a shopping episode.
This fire's important.
Yeah.
This could define our whole
We
campaign.
could be millionaires.
I think you might have stumbled onto your adventuring party name.
Yes.
The
Blue
blue
fire.
Blue
fires.
Flames or something like that. I don't
We
know.
should definitely incorporate that.
Flamos.
Okay, so
I think we're the Beanos.
hang on. I have an idea. Let's see.
I don't know. My spells don't really benefit us in any way.
I don't have any other spells
I
or
don't
anything.
either.
So
Better you stay away from our fire with your stupid wind thing.
What if I cast Hunter's
Blow
Blood
it
on
out.
this?
It'll make it better. It'll fuel it. It'll be super blue fire. I can manipulate fire.
What spells do you have, Nix? How we get this?
basically, the only thing we have
Do
to
you have? Did you prepare preserved blue flames
did,
today?
actually.
Awesome. The mage hand only lasts for a minute,
Can you
so
control
that means
fire?
a cantrip, but
Can you like keep in your palm?
that'd be annoying. I think.
Oh yeah, I couldn't feel that because it's my shoe.
I mean, we can just stuff the.
For 1 minute.
For 1 minute. Dang it.
We can
Wait.
stuff the bag of holding with sticks and then just keep pulling them out along the way.
That's what we're doing.
I know,
Honor-
but
We
if
get
the,
sticks wherever we go.
but here's the thing: the wood that we have is not being consumed. So if you can keep that, then the fire just goes forever.
How do we keep that though?
I know that's what I'm trying to work out.
Mage hand.
Mage hand only lasts for a minute, so you have
Well,
to like.
swap it between you guys. You can
You
can
have
use it
mage
for a
hand?
minute.
No, I can manipulate fire into a 1 cube shape.
There you go. You swap between.
Does that work
each other.
on
one
magic
minute.
fire?
I don't know.
Try it.
I don't want to put it out.
Are there like physical logs in this fire?
Maybe we grab a log. You
Wait, Daniel's fire resistant.
Yeah.
Tell him to grab the log and pick it up.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Is he like? But it still does damage.
He's resistant to fire. He doesn't take damage.
Am I actually resistant to
This
fire?
fire's just gonna go out as soon as we
I don't
like
even know
leave.
that.
It's gonna be-
I don't want to risk it though.
Pick it up.
I mean, as soon as we're ready to leave, we're just gonna have the torches, and then we can try whatever we want with the rest of this fire.
See, am I actually resistant to fire though?
Yeah, I'm resistant
should
to
be.
cold. You're
Yeah,
resistant.
you're not immune to it, but you're resistant to it.
What happened if I stick my finger in and take it out?
You're not gonna get burned probably. But I'm saying we can just
I
heal
don't
you.
want to.
I'll heal you. We'll heal you.
Oh, we have the
over-
hose on. We have the hose ready. Should we try it though?
Yeah, I don't have any more ideas.
We gotta go. For
I
the
say
next-
we just go.
Yeah, it might be infinite, so we could visit here again.
You do know that you could. I mean, so it's physical fuel that's there that's just not being consumed. You know, if you were to try to put it in the backside of a shield or something, you could do that. But if there's leather straps that you hold onto for the shield, it's gonna
Destroy them.
burn that. And plus, you'd have to be able to move a shield that's
hot.
being heated.
I got it.
Yeah.
This actually is fine. We keep the fire on the torch. We take the wood, extinguish the fire. We keep the wood. When we get back, we light it up again, and there we go. We got infinite fire again.
So the wood is the magic part.
Yeah.
Is it?
Is it not? Would it not be the magic part?
I don't think we know.
Worth a shot, I guess.
So there's multiple logs in the fire, right?
And
So
So use your sword and flip a log out. We'll put it out, and then we'll try to ignite it
We'll
again.
do that. We'll just to see if it would continue. So if we can, because if that works, then we're good. So we'll.
Okay, do it.
Yeah.
So we'll separate out.
Hey, you know what? This is D&D.
We're taking. I'm gonna grab my sword. I'm gonna grab one of the logs on the edge of the fire.
Get like a smaller one.
The small one.
And
We have the
knock it
we have 2 torches lit right now. Two
You-
separate.
you- you-
like-
you-
Two separate torches are lit.
I think we should do 3.
Everyone gets a torch, including the truckers.
We knock it. I'll knock out a little piece of wood.
Okay.
One piece of wood, and we're gonna try to light it with one of the torches.
No, try to extinguish it with the
water.
Okay, so I'll try to extinguish it with my magic water.
You separate one, and you are able to extinguish the fire on it.
Okay, then we're gonna. We now have a wet log, so we can't. But we're trying to light it with the torch.
Does it rekindle the fire?
It resists rekindling because it's wet.
We're gonna.
So we
I can
try
breathe
it.
fire on
sorry.
it. Wait, I can
Wait,
breathe
wait,
fire
wait.
on it.
What
guys.
if we
I can
flip
breathe
it
fire
over
on
to the dry side?
If you spend a little time on it, you didn't. The wood isn't soaked through like it's been sitting in water. It dries up. It relights.
And
And
stays
it's blue.
Is it burning the log? Is it burning the log?
Oh, what?
Is it burning the
It
log?
looks the same. It's just separated.
Oh,
We
we're
got
taking
it.
this. We are taking
It's
this.
like not using the wood.
I told you guys.
It's gonna be like obsolete for
Yeah.
a certain amount of time, and it's gonna be
Yeah,
gone, like
probably.
the tree was.
Probably.
But oh well.
Yeah. So we'll take then that log.
But we have to keep the blue fire
And
lit the
we'll-
whole time.
We're gonna
Yeah,
keep
we're gonna
the.
keep doing that.
You better not.
Keep
Whoever
separate-
rolls for weather better not roll rain.
Oh,
Else you're
my
done.
goodness, yeah.
It's rolled for several days, not just for one day.
We're rushing back.
So we
We're
have
going
we have
max speed.
3 torches lit with this blue flame, and then we have one.
Yeah.
Of the,
We
got 3.
one of the infinite flames. Now we'll continue.
And there's like a ton of sticks in the bag of holding.
And we're taking, if we're going, we're taking every single log that was in the fire.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And
We're
putting
taking
it
every single one.
Okay.
every like
So
even
for now, it's still nighttime. Yeah, or
No,
is
it's
it?
morning.
No, it's
Oh,
nighttime.
that's right. I forgot that we did that. I just called it a non-eventful night. That's right.
That was the most eventful night we've ever had.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, in that sense. So, morning. Just before dawn, on the last watch, as Zeldreth and Nyx and Valia are keeping watch over the situation and over the fire, which doesn't really require anything, you hear,
Oh,
Oh,
Bird's
yeah.
back.
come on, baby.
and bird
Magical
flies
rain.
down and lands at your feet and drops right at your feet a silver piece
nice.
Go.
Now it's time to kill it.
One
Write
silver
it
piece.
down.
and flies up into the tree.
It lasts for 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Tell me to do it again.
I tell him to do it again.
The bird's gonna keel over in exhaustion.
It's
I got another copper piece, boys.
it gives its call and kind of ruffles its feathers and flies off.
What have we done?
Lots.
Wait,
We
I just
have
thought of
lots.
an idea. What if we cook a bean?
Oh, we should
That's
try
actually a really good
Yeah,
idea.
it's funny. We gotta try that. It's fine.
It grows.
Do we-
It just grows. It grows
Yeah.
in Lost Lorien.
So we cooked
No, not right now. We'll do that later.
Well, we don't know if fire's here now. We don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, we should do
What if it doesn't grow if we cook it?
Well,
We have
then
5
we'll
more.
do
Yeah.
one less bean.
It's worth
I do
the
like
cost.
this idea.
No,
It's
it's not.
worth the
No, I
cost.
like it.
Yes, we do.
It's worth the
What
cost.
do we do? Like, come on.
I agree with that.
What are we doing if we don't
Take
put
a
the
vote.
magic bean
We'll
in the
take a
magic
vote.
fire?
If we get majority, if we can get us 4, we automatically get it. So majority, then we do that. Raise your hand if you want to.
It's just like a light bake.
Yeah. So who wants to cook a bean?
Yes, we have majority. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
We're cooking a bean.
All right, cook a bean real quick.
Wait, does it light? What is it? We have to water it. We're fine. We're fine.
I go and sit by the Myth Stalkers and I'm like, so are you guys looking for another member?
So we got 1 cooked bean and 5 regular beans.
Okay. I mean, how are you cooking a bean?
We just put it on a sword and just kind
Yeah.
of stick it over.
No, like a little.
Stick.
I want it to be whole. We don't want to poke it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just, you can just you
We
can
can
just
put it
Put it on
on
a
a
shield,
shield
and
and
we'll
just
set it
kinda
over the fire.
you can just split a stick, put a little notch in a stick, and wedge it in there. And
Sure,
set it over
you know,
the
it's
fire.
not that hard to
Okay.
come up.
And just lightly, just
Yeah, it's not. It's
So
not.
it's what? You've done what with it?
They just like put it over the fire just to like lightly brown it. That's it.
On a what?
On a shield.
Either a shield, a stick. I
I
mean,
say
you
you
can
can
like
easily-
scrape,
you can easily
scrape
take a
something
stick.
off a stick, scrape a little hole in it, and kind of like.
And the thing burned. We're not using a stick. We're using a
I'm
shield.
just saying, there's ways we can
We'll
do
put it
this.
in a shield. Put it on a shield. And set it over the fire. Just hold it over it.
Okay.
Just slightly brown it. Just hold it over for a second. Pull it back. Put it over a second before it doesn't
Okay.
disintegrate.
It explodes. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Did the ashing?
you did it.
I did it.
I kind of.
11? I definitely missed that.
I would think it would be funny if he killed them. Come on, that would be funny. You wouldn't guide up.
One must be.
You don't guide up all these enemies in here, but you died up Bean.
Okay, you take
Come on. How much HP do you have?
9 points of fire damage from this. The bean is destroyed, and anybody else who was within 10 feet of the fire needs to do the same thing. If so, this is just where do you think you
I
were
suppose
while this
I
was going
there.
on?
Just 9 points of damage, right? Or do you have to roll dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you beat that.
You know what?
23.
I'm out of
Okay, you
it.
take 4 points of fire
Alright,
damage.
so it's half.
Oh
it's
man,
half
I just
the
lost
fall.
some of my.
Oh, you did lose 30 hit points.
Is it 9 if you don't succeed?
If you don't succeed, yeah, but you don't know what the DC is. Or if is it lower than he got?
I got 9. Yeah.
Yeah, you take 9 points.
That's what I was asking. So it's 9 damage.
So you take 4 though, because you're resistant to fire.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that comes off of your temporary.
Oh my gosh, I only have 3 temporary.
Oh, wait, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it comes
So
off
I
your
have no more
temporary hit
temporary.
points.
Oh, we should never.
We
have
have more
that.
fruity.
Yeah,
You guys are dumb.
Should we try another bean?
No, we're not. That was a smart idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was
That's
really smart.
genius. I can't need another inspiration for that.
You should lose an inspiration.
Yeah.
Sure glad I painted those 15 minutes.
You should have painted some beans.
Did you think there was any shot of us getting them?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was gonna
This
say.
was just kind of getting something done that I'd been needing to get done for quite some time.
You got a full
Alright,
thing.
now that
Are
we
we
got
going
that
shenanigans,
settled,
or-
I think we should go now.
Yeah,
let's,
I guess.
Let's keep on going down the dusty trail.
So we
We
got
got
3
torches.
torches.
I'm
now.
laughing in 17 temporary HP.
You don't have more HP than me though.
3 torches and a bunch of logs.
And now we'll
How many
talk-
logs did we make out?
If I didn't speak slowly,
From the fire?
if I didn't
Yeah.
7.
speak slowly to you three,
We
I
write
now
that down.
speak very slowly to you three specifically.
Why? We're
Because I
saw
speak
that.
slowly when talking to
Oh,
We're-
idiots.
we're intelligent.
I have 9 intelligence. You take that back.
we're all intelligent.
No, not to me, no.
42 plus 16.
That was a good idea. I don't know.
So as we're
was a
traveling
good
too,
idea.
just because we know water affects this stuff, can we be keeping a very close eye out for rain? Like,
we are.
that's like the worst thing that can happen.
Sure, you wake on this day,
need to
you
put
wake
four
up
on
to
there.
another beautiful, clear day.
I thought you were going to say you wake up to the.
But I'm saying we want to like
Storm.
watch that closely because if all 3 of these torches get extinguished,
Mm-hmm.
that's like campaign over.
Yeah,
basically.
we give up.
I won't want
We all
to
quit.
Unless they just.
Roll new
keep-
characters.
I basically should.
Okay, so on the morning of the 19th, this is when the day of the great bean explosion.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
your episode.
Is that gonna be like a new like holiday for the entire?
Well, the year starts over now, so this is like 1
Yeah.
AB after B.
This is how
We've
mark
established
time.
New
calendar.
era.
And the time for each like, month is marked as
PB?
times between.
Do we call it?
when
Do we call it
Thanksgiving
PB? Post bean.
Yep.
PB.
Well, what did the Myth Stalkers think of us after we're around?
You see that?
They were
You
like,
you
"These
do
guys
over,
rescue them?"
you do over here. You over here. You got rescued by bees. And Valia doesn't say this to you, but she's constantly revisiting the decision in her head that she made in her dream. So.
I got 16 hit points.
I'll just turn around and be like, I don't see you having 17 temporary HP.
Maybe we should ask them if they want to join our party then.
Yeah, so he's ready to join our campaign now.
So, second day of travel. Go ahead and give me perception checks. Excuse me.
18.
I'm watching the weather.
21.
Like,
Already noted that we're
Nice.
watching the weather.
well, we got 3 people watching the weather. 9.
25.
I know.
Anybody else?
21.
17.
I didn't bother
20?
ruling
Okay.
because everyone else rolled pretty good.
About midday, with that roll,
Oh, no.
Taèlios,
Not the fire.
Not the
about midday, you catch out of the corner of your eyes, you've looked off to the side, and you catch out of the corner of your eye, which would be straight back behind you, you catch movement.
I let everybody know.
And it's in the air.
They probably saw a fire.
It's the Blue Jay.
Oh, it probably is?
Oh.
And as you turn and look, you see flying at you the silhouette of a bird, and you hear,
It actually is the blue jay.
and it comes down and flies down and lands right in front of you on the horse that you're riding, and it has a copper piece in its beak. And it drops it down in front of you.
Heck yeah.
Money.
So let's do
Not
it
only
again.
are we getting
Is it-
rich.
No, my
Is
god.
she out of time?
How much? What was the time?
24.
24 hours.
24 hours?
I thought
Because
1
it was at
hour.
night. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
so I still got more time.
Yeah.
Alright, keep it going, boys.
Okay. All right, it flies off.
This is like when you like put the Imperial curse on somebody, like keep making them do something that they know they don't want to do.
Okay, other than that, the day goes without...
Fire still blue?
Because the fire still burns the sticks, and like we've gone through them as the day
You've
goes
been
on.
able to preserve it as you wanted to, yes.
Okay, remember, it's tonight. We're taking more sticks, guys. We gotta find some more.
It's we're gonna do the same process of finding sticks. I mean, we were doing
I
that
think we'll
throughout the
take
day.
the original logs back
Yeah.
out and make our
Hey,
campfire.
maybe,
Yep.
maybe for the groups of 3, that somebody goes off and gets some sticks. We get 2 watching and 1 finding sticks.
Before we get to that point, it's so you're setting up
The fire's
camp.
gonna-
You're building the fire back, is that what
Magic
you
logs,
said?
yeah.
With the logs, the original logs. Okay, that's fine. You set it up. It works. You're able to relight it with the torches that you've been doing. Is there anything else you're doing before we move into
Finding more sticks?
I mean, obviously,
before we move into the watches?
we're gathering more wood.
Every night.
For the next day.
Gather more
Okay.
wood.
So
Is that it though? There's no other things that we need to worry about here? Okay. It gets to the point in this night when the bean sprouted the fire the previous night, and the fire just goes out, and the torches you have lit
Oh,
Dang.
I just throw
Go
them
out.
around.
that's fine.
Do our logs still alive?
Or they
the
just
fire,
gone.
everything that was lit in blue flame puffs out.
Just think, we wasted
But the logs
20
are still
minutes.
there.
The logs are there.
But the blue fire's
Can
there.
we light them with?
Fire.
We're lighting with normal fire.
They
Okay.
probably burn normally, but we'll see.
They light with normal fire, burn with normal fire, and are being consumed by the normal fire.
That's lame.
These are pathetic.
Shoot.
Oh, we almost had something cool.
Yeah.
If only I could cook the bean.
You
That'd be
got some
awesome.
benefit out of
We
that
did.
fire.
We did.
We had the bean explode.
We could have offered
Sure.
so much to the kingdom
It's
of Elestria,
now- It's now day 2 post bean.
but
So that means you're at 5 beans remaining now, right?
Yep.
That's sad actually.
We had that.
Because that means there's one less bean we can plant.
Yeah.
But think about if it
It
could
was,
have been
it was
magic,
worth
though.
the risk.
Yeah, it could have been.
We'll find more beans.
What if it lasted forever?
it'd be broken.
It's pretty OP, just like that tree.
OP, please nerf.
The night goes uneventfully.
Sweet.
It is now the morning of the 20th. And what is noteworthy on this day for the Myth Stalkers is that Mizzle has now moved into a phase of exhaustion where he is no longer slowed down. He's no longer physically hampered by his
He just had
exhaustion.
he's at 1, right?
He's at 1.
Yeah, so he's
Doesn't matter
disadvantaged
being a
on
day of,
checks.
And the other ones are at 2.
Morning
Yeah.
for fire.
We should have spent the whole day hunting and cooking stuff.
Probably actually.
Probably.
Next bean, we gotta really take advantage.
Okay, so you're setting out on this day?
What did you think would happen when he gave us these beans?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought the tree would pretty much. I thought we'd pretty much peaked at the tree, but now this is just.
This is a whole new level.
Yeah.
This is a game changer.
It was.
Just
Never
think,
mind.
there's at least 5 more sessions when this can happen.
And now who knows when those are going to be.
You have to especially mark these as like bean session 1.
Go back and highlight
Yeah, I have
that.
to go back and read it.
That would be
You
hilarious.
have to make like
The
a special
bean session.
playlist of just like the bean.
Just put like an
Bean
assemble.
episodes.
I don't make it a bean.
Except this is technically a double episode since we used 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember what I called the previous one. It was the one after. It was the session after you came out of.
The hydro layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when I first found him. We need to go back to that layer and keep looking.
We need to ask
We're
our
gonna
magic.
talk-
We should
dude.
ask the
can
magic
make
guy
it.
to give us
yeah.
more. Can you imagine if we had infinite supply
Did
of
we
these
already
things?
ask him about the
I don't think so.
No, we didn't.
Oh. Yeah, we need that.
Well, we're about to. I'll say that
How much
much.
time do we have left?
Imagine if we could have given
better
him the
hurry
blue
back.
fire.
We've got a lot of questions
Yeah,
to
we
answer.
gotta get these questions. Let's go.
I'll set my die down on a 20. We're good for the night.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I already said the night goes without.
Yeah, we're rushing back to town.
Yeah.
Like
So-
now it's full speed.
Now we're
Perception
still
checks
tired.
during the
We're
day
taking
now.
all of our 6 and
We got an 18. Sorry, 19.
Where are we going?
Perception?
For
Yeah,
the
we're rolling perception.
oh, we're out.
Dibs in my coffee bag.
16.
22.
Ooh,
All right.
9.
That's a 6.
Two.
Look, the dot
Nice.
marks the bottom of it. That's the bottom.
You,
The dot marks the bottom.
You have a day of uneventful travel. Other than
We're mourning
you
the
see,
fire.
yeah, that's right.
While we're in black.
You see, you do encounter some other people here and there because you have made it to the road
Yeah.
now, which I assume you were headed towards.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful.
So, so pretty much this whole day was spent. You're now on the road, headed south down towards Elestria.
Sweet.
Okay. Anything else that anybody wants to do noteworthy besides the normal routine as we move into the evening of this day and the nighttime?
I'm kind of gonna like take out one stick at a time from my bag of holding and kind of just like drop it on the side as we go.
Drop a
There's
7.
like there's a trail of sticks from where the fire started all the way.
Okay. All right.
We'll set up a funeral procession for our...
Yep.
All right. So if
I
that
can play the music.
if that's the case, and there's nothing else anybody wants to do, then what we will do is just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th day. You get back to Elestria.
Can I have this in PBs?
Yeah, I need to know what day this
I
is.
don't register time unless it's PB.
Post me.
That would be day 5 post B.
You gotta keep on doing track. Just keep on going up in the post bean thing.
You know we have to keep track of this for the rest of the campaign now.
Yeah.
Write it down.
I'm gonna ask
The
you
day-
that.
Oh, I have it written down.
The date is 200 post bean.
It doesn't matter that you've arrived back on on what is the first quarter of the moon Dithlora, or where it
I
is
don't
where the tide flow is right now.
I
But
refuse-
all that matters.
I refuse to recognize such primitive ways of keeping track of time.
Okay,
I only go by bean cycles.
so
Every
we
bean
jot
has to be a
down-
holiday. So I have different holidays in the year. That's a new bean.
Being a
So
fire
9
is
o'clock in
weird.
the morning on the 23rd of this month, the second month of the year,
5 PB.
5 PB. You arrive.
In the year.
It's never not going to be funny.
You can even name the days after the. You have the day of the fruit, the day of the fire.
You arrive back in Elestria at the North Gate.
We should have find a place to carve this in hieroglyphics on the wall so that.
You need to talk to the king about this.
Should have kept the law.
I kind
Why
of
would we
want to go
burn
straight
those?
to the shop.
It might be. I mean, we're close enough now.
Well, we probably want to go talk to the.
So as you enter Elestria, on the North Gate, the military district is on your right. So there's a checkpoint as you enter there because you're entering in right next to the palace and that. But you're recognized. You're able to come in. They know that also who the Myth Stalkers are, and so they see. And by the way, for a few days now, they've all been at full health now, without exhaustion. 2 full days for all of them except Mizzle. 3 full days for him. And you got one more silver piece from the Blue Jay before your spell faded. And then the Blue Jay just keeled over. No, he didn't say that it couldn't eat or drink, so it did that along the way.
It just didn't sleep.
Its
Yeah.
nest is completely gone, but other than that.
So you arrive and you're recognized, and they realize that you've got the Myth Stalkers. The thing is, just awareness too. They have no equipment. they have only just the light clothes on their backs that would have been worn under outer garments or armor or something like that. Same with Tathriata. And she's been muttering along the way. She's been willing to talk, and you've had conversations and stuff, but she's been muttering along the way about her staff, too. That she wants her staff. And the Myth Stalkers had been wondering about all of their equipment, too. And she was able to tell them that the equipment got thrown down the chasm by the gnolls. She saw them do that.
We should have gone down the
Oh yeah, we actually should probably check that, but it's fine.
But you also have clearly you're still there. You also had the sense that that's a pretty deep chasm. You could have tried to go down. You could have at least seen, but she says it was essentially they threw them down there as though it was garbage. They just weren't interested in it. Whatever the stuff was. And she had equipment of her own, and she keeps muttering about this staff that happened to her as well, where she was taken by the gnolls.
At least we know that their defenses are better than Rohan's.
Indeed.
All right.
They took her staff.
So a little bit of a backpedal here. Like the day of when we we know when we're getting close. I probably would have written a message and been like, we're going to be arriving. Could you prepare some, like, obviously these people are not, like, some food and some clothing for the Myth Stalkers and for people that have suffered from the gnolls. Because I don't have, like, stuff to handle all that.
Because I don't have, like, +1 armor.
Okay. Yep, no problem. So they're met. You're all kind of ushered towards the palace.
Who's ushering us to the palace?
Guards.
Good.
I was going to say,
No,
we want to take a short detour before we head to the palace.
No, we'll do the palace first and then after
You
that.
don't have
Yeah.
that opportunity at this point.
I just want to do that tonight.
You are
Too late.
ushered to the palace, and once you're there, you are met near the front door by Davrath is there and Kavnor are there, along with some other kind of randos, guards in that.
Not Garen.
And Davrath tells the Myth Stalkers to come with him into the palace. Kavnor motions to you to come join him at the courtyard. And so, and in this, I don't know if there's been conversations at all, but from Kavnor's perspective, he's assuming you are with them right now. So is that you go with them, or do you follow the Myth Stalkers in?
Let's go.
Okay. You go with the blue beans? Good.
It's blue fire to you, thanks.
Yeah.
Our
Blue
name
flames.
our name is gonna be like the mystery beans. You never know what you're gonna get when you hire us.
You just know it's going to be awesome.
True.
You just need to replace the word bag with something else, and you could be the something of beans, whatever that is. But, so at any rate,
The year of the beans.
Kavnor takes you off over to the side and asks you to tell him about what has happened.
So can we start off with the
So
blue
I
fire?
think we'll give a very brief overview of what happened and then go
Just,
into
like, talk
detail
about the
about
blue-
what we did about this bean.
That's definitely how we would describe it. We'd be like, yeah, so we handled some gnolls, fought them, and then this blue fire happened.
Then we planned.
And then we kind of roast the bean over and blew up.
I did have a sense that there was some shift in time. How time will be measured from here on out.
Yeah.
PB.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
This is 6 PB.
So he tells you that Davrath has taken them, and they have medics within the palace that are going to see to them. Although
I'm just gonna
at
pick
this
my mother
point
too then.
they look decent
Decent,
from everything.
I'm just gonna pick my mother then
But
too.
I will say, she would have come with you unless.
I don't know, fine.
Yeah, she would have just naturally come with you probably. And one thing that you, Valia, would pick up on, especially since you know the Myth Stalkers from having been with them, they are they're not themselves after this ordeal. They're shaken. Morale is low. They barely spoke to one another on the way back. And you don't get it that it's a sense of like this bitterness or anything like that. There's no hostility that you all sense towards you. In fact, as they've become more and more conscious and able in that, they've expressed gratitude.
I mean, I would express the same gratitude if I got to see us mess with beans as well. I mean, it's only natural.
But it's like they're questioning their life choices.
The way that time has been measured has changed, kind of.
It is. Yeah. It's almost like there's been a paradigm shift in the passing of the days. Yeah. No, they're shaken. They're rattled by this whole thing, and you get the sense that they've just been in reflection and kind of in isolation. It's not that they haven't spoken to each other or to you, but they're pretty quiet and pretty introspective right now through all of this.
We should inherit the name.
And so you get over to the courtyard and you tell Kavnor what's been going on, and he tells you that they are being tended to and so forth.
Who are the bean ballers?
Bean stalkers.
Do not make me name this episode "The Birth of the Bean Stalkers."
Ooh, I can't like it. It does have a ring. Would it be a Birth of the Bean Brawlers?
No, stalkers.
No, stalkers. Has to be stalkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, recapping, just catching you up on what has taken place. There's just some mundane things that the king is still largely consumed with the mystery of what has happened with his mother. He has barely spoken about the quest that you guys had been on before this excursion. But it's still very much in the front of Kavnor's mind, and you can tell he's eager to have you. He wants to know more about this. He wants to keep pulling on this thread and see what happens. So he's eager for that to continue.
We tell him, hey, give us the beans. We'll go exploring.
So,
beans.
Aside from, there's no real earth-shattering news he has. He's very pleased that you had success. He's pleased that you had success in rescuing the Myth Stalkers. He's pleased that this is another crisis averted, so to speak. And any danger or fears that have been growing can now be announced to the city that now it really is safe to be out and traveling again. And he tells you that announcements, the criers have already run through the city upon your message to Davrath about what had happened. That this news is already spread within the city. So people already know, and he tells you, and they already know who they have to thank.
Bean stalkers?
Yeah.
Whatever. As he puffs on his pipe and blows a smoke square.
Oh, I thought you were going to say blows a smoke ship.
Well, we wouldn't be that sad.
Just a square for right now.
We'll work up to that.
So what hour are we on next?
Now we gotta name the hours too. PV what?
We did 1, 2, 3, and 4, right?
Yes.
So 5.
5 is the one that you were looking at before when you were trying to
woods,
track the line and
the woods. We probably have to go into the woods next.
Yes, indeed. That will be an interesting journey. I have no doubt.
I imagine some beans might help us out.
I imagine so too. I mean, if there's a forest, why don't we just burn it down?
If only we had blue fire.
Yeah.
And he singles out Tathriata a little bit and is very curious about what happened with her. And is this something you would have asked her about on the way at all? I mean, how do you?
I just didn't know. I didn't know if she was like better.
Yeah.
Though. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know. I know. I remember back. I know what happened, so I know why I would ask her if she was actually able to respond to me when she's better. I just didn't know if she was going to get better.
Yeah. Well, you could have, but we can just retell the story here. Essentially, she tells him the story of how she had gone to the crags
Crags.
meet with
Was that south or north?
So,
southeast. It's over by it's
Kind of
Isn't that
where
where
we
we
were.
were
the
for
foot of the
Hydra?
crags is where the Hydra
Yeah,
layer
so I
was.
thought.
that's a dangerous area.
And so that's where her circle was meeting.
Circle of the land of druids.
Dangerous to go alone here, too.
Is it druid?
She's a druid.
And while they were there, they were ambushed, and many of her circle fell. And she was taken captive, but her possessions were just thrown away there in the crags. And yes, and this is, she wants to go back and get that. She's desperate to go back and get that staff. It's like foremost in her mind that she wants to do that. And
Head that way.
but she says that they captured her and they were forcing her as a druid to summon hyenas, which are a common animal in the crags. And they were using those hyenas to consume. She watched this on several occasions when the priest of the Knolls would slay someone, a victim, and the hyenas would eat that creature that was killed by the priest. The hyena, in a very grotesque metamorphosis, would become a new Gnoll.
Ugh.
Like if a person transforming into a werewolf, except it's a hyena transforming into a bipedal creature, and this grotesque tearing off of the skin and becoming a new Gnoll. And so they were repopulating themselves in this way. And you know then that what you broke into and saved Mizzle from was that very thing. And that was going to be what happened with the hyenas that were eating Jorko as well.
Wow.
Shot him dead.
Yeah, and so she saw a lot of horrible things. She was horribly mistreated and beaten by them and just kept alive. But she said a day came when her summons no hyenas were there to come to her summons. And it was then that they decided to move. But they took her with her, and they ended up there. And I won't make you make an investigation check for this, but putting two and two together, on your very first day out, you ran into a scouting party that was looking for a new place to be.
Our very first day out of where?
Of Elestria.
Or like our first day?
Your
You
very
ran
first day
Knolls.
out. You ran into a party of 6 Knolls, a group of 6 Knolls
There's
on
like
the
a big
road.
one and then
I don't remember having.
Wasn't that
very
was
much
like a
issue
big
with
one and a
them.
bunch of small ones?
We destroyed them.
No, just your very first combat was 6 Knolls. It was a scouting party of this pack of Knolls looking for a new place to go, for the pack to move to.
Apparently that didn't make much of a difference.
I'm gonna ask Kavnor if there's a way I can send a message to my father to tell him that that my mother is safe and his wife is safe. I found her.
Yeah, sending. Do you have to? How does sending work? You could easily find someone who can do sending, but you have to know the person to be able to do that. I think you might have to. Don't you?
Maybe. Got a magic shot to be at.
Sweet, I'm on G. Should be. Alright. Send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender. If
Which
it knows
you
you
are
and can
familiar.
answer in a like manner.
I don't have the send spell.
It enables creatures of intelligence scores at least 1 to understand meaning of your message. You can send it across any distance and even to other planes, but if the target is on a different plane, there's a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive.
Yeah.
So that's not gonna work.
I'm saying, can you hire some dude to go?
Yeah, they have to know the person you send it to.
Or travel.
I'm not saying someone who has. I'm saying just some dude who goes to, where my father lives and just tell the guy.
As you're talking about that, she says, Morzza, I need to go home. If I can just join a caravan headed that way. And Kavnor says, nonsense, my dear. We will make sure that someone escorts you there safely. You need not join a caravan. And so he assures you that arrangements can be made to take her there if that's what she wants to do and you want her to do. And she
What about the
says,
staff?
and she says that she wants to go back home first because she needs to be able to inform your father, Tracton, that she is safe.
And his brother Tractor.
Exactly. She also, that's first on her mind. So the staff is like consuming her, but she knows she needs to go home first. But she also says, you know, it's time your father and I have another adventure before we no longer can. And so her intent is to go and not only let him know that she's still alive, but to go together back to the crags in search of her staff.
Can we ask her why the staff is so important to her?
You certainly can.
I will ask that.
She says, well, it's my magical staff, my dear. Very important to me. Very important to me.
Does it make fruit give you lots of help?
Does it summon blue fire that doesn't go away?
Just asking, out of curiosity.
Nothing so mundane.
Oh, mundane. You did not.
It's important to her as a druid. Its magical properties are important to her as a druid. It's almost like her lifeblood to her ability as a druid. And so what she wants to do is she wants to get some basic equipment and provisions here while she's in the city, and then leave as soon as she possibly can to go back up to home. To Treek.
Alright, time to go to the shop.
Well, there's time for that one.
For the next to do
Are you
like
kidding me?
shopping, yeah.
We're not shopping. I just want to find out about these beans in the arrows
Beans.
and the fire.
So
Once we go there, we'll have stuff we want to do other than just that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But can that really wait for
Yes.
7 months?
Maybe 6, not 7.
So arrangements can be made for her to be, like, even today, she could depart. And if that's possible, she would like to do that, much as she is happy to see you, but she needs to get back home as well. Is that something you're going to try to resist or persuade her away from, or you're good with that?
I would help her. I'd give her some gold or whatever.
Before she
needs
leaves,
to get out
I
of
asked
here.
her if she knows about this.
The triangle, circle, diamond, square.
She does not.
I think the key to all this is planting a bean in the middle of that.
Probably.
You're actually probably not wrong.
And
You
then
gotta say one bean.
So
I've already got part of it built right here.
you can deduct whatever it is you want to give her
How much does she need?
for the road. I mean, just for some basic provisions and clothes and stuff like that, she would be fine with
10 gold or
10,
5
15
gold.
100
gold. So
platinum.
10 or 15 gold.
We got
Would be fine.
Let's do 15 gold then.
She's not going to try to restock completely, but she just has nothing, you know.
Gotta be safe on the road.
So Kavnor assures you that there will be an escort for her to travel at all haste along the road and take her home, and that they will let you know wherever you are. They will let you know when she has arrived safely home.
Excellent.
900 miles away is where Treek is.
Yeah, it's a
I
ways
made
away.
that in 18 days. I'll say that much.
You made 900 miles in 18
We're
days.
gonna
Wow.
trip
did.
before we figure out about these beans.
My horse was flying.
That'll be the draw to get us to come back to the next session.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe this time we won't have so much volleyball going on.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a very productive session. We got our rations sorted out. For
We
the next
established
week.
a new time metric for the entire world.
I think we probably spent at least 30 an hour on the fire. To be honest, yeah, probably.
Time well
Yeah, looking forward to writing the recap for the next one.
spent. You spent the entire time.
Previously in Eretz Nakash.
You played with beans.
Beans.
That's all you need.
Continuing forward.
Pre-bean in Eretz Nakash.
Sure about the
Oh,
exploding
actually. Yep, we should start episodes with pre and post bean now.
Well, there's no pre-bean. It's all post-bean. So
Well, no.
The
Because some of this episode
Right.
happened pre-bean.
That's true.
That's true.
the first
This will be the last.
sessions.
One
Yeah.
day.
This is the last time before the
Basically.
Enlightenment.
So yeah, so it would be 34 and a half sessions are pre-bean, and then everything.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back in and put that in.
This has changed everything. I'm gonna have to rewrite the campaign.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like some of the stories.
If we had just planted a bean in the room with all those ghosts, we would have solved this issue by now. They probably just would have pulled all the elf lords back.
Okay, well, next time we will pick up from this moment at about 10 or so in the morning, you with Kavnor, and we'll just pick up right from that spot.
How much PB, by the way?
I'm not even going to go there right now. So, well, no, I'll tell you. This will be it. We'll end right there. We are still, we're 5 PB is what we are right now. So,
This time makes so much more sense to me now.
yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone or no one at all, for joining us for this session, this very bean-filled session. We will see you next time, whenever that is. It's been about 2 weeks in between, usually, unless someone has a thing, which happens. But hopefully, in not too long, we'll see you again. Until then, we hope you are well, and we'll see you next time. Bye.